after the practice was, guys, we could have gone to the tank. We came out and stunk early on, but man, we just continued to play, keep our heads freaking right where we are, be where our feet are, and go play the next play. So I was pleased with that.
Well, New Orleans, enjoy your day in the hot, muggy sun there, and y'all just lap it up. You would have beaten the Jaguars today, but I got pretty good confidence that if the Jags and Saints teed it up for 60 on a Sunday afternoon, good luck, boys. Good luck. Etienne didn't do a ton, didn't do anything terrible, at least from what I'm reading. He wasn't in really any headline of any sort. Makes sense. I did see the Saints depth chart came out yesterday, and Etienne's in one of those or situations with Alvin Kamara. Certainly seems like, and as would be the smart thing, that the primary of the workload will be turned over to Travis Etienne, and we're not going to see how he does until the regular season gets going, because pretty uneventful yesterday. And the Saints have followed the same company line as the Jaguars. We will not see their starters tomorrow afternoon in New Orleans either. There were different strategies when it comes to managing your personnel. Seems strange to me to see the Cincinnati Bengals at home against the Lions in a rainstorm. I mean, I'm literally watching a crawl during the game from the local affiliate there in Cincinnati who was broadcasting it, telling me about, flood warnings in the Cincinnati area. So I was a little surprised to see Joe Burrow out there in sloppy, wet conditions. I think he even had a couple of series for the Bengals last night. Packers played Jordan Love out the gates. Let's see. The Raiders went with Kirk Cousins. Those just a few of what I saw yesterday. And we'll save a little extra time for the football fix this morning, because it's fun to look at these opening games in the preseason schedule and just see who may have flashed. Burrow, by the way, was sharp in the rain. I think he was like 5 of 6 for a couple of possessions, 56. I mean, it doesn't matter. Aaron Rodgers summed it up. This isn't even football. He didn't play last night, by the way. Pittsburgh hosted Green Bay. Does it even matter who wins these games? We missed out on an opportunity last night. Fernando Mendoza got his first work for the Raiders, and I'll give you more, like I said, on his stats a little bit later. Some of those other Cardinals, i.e. Jeremiah Love, taken near the top of the draft, running back for the Cardinals. He didn't play in the Hall of Fame game, got his first action last night. But we missed an opportunity of having Mendoza and Carson Beck rerun it from the national championship game. Beck suddenly is hobbled by a little bit of an injury. Jacoby Brissett drove him down the field. Gardner Minshew had a big night statistically, as he's prone to do in these preseason games and schedules, as it were already. The Gators will scrimmage tomorrow. Seen various and sundry lists in college football. I saw a top 150 players list. It's interesting to see just how many are showing up, not just from Florida. You might be interested to know when it comes to top 150 players, I believe on my quick scan, FSU had as many as the Gators did. Also, the final preseason ranking by CBS Sports, or maybe it was ESPN, one of the two, but their power ranking of the top 25. This is outside of media speculation and, coaches polling. More analytics based. Look at a haul. I think there's 138 teams now, maybe, in Division I football. So I got some college football news and notes to pick through. There's a big baseball series going on out west. And by proxy, if you're a Southeastern baseball fan, and that means the Braves, you can keep an extra eye on that one. Atlanta got a much-needed night off. The Braves had played 28 of the last 29 days before last night's off night. And they start a series with Arizona tonight. I'm going to be hustling up to Atlanta after the show today. Might try and squeeze in that game. I got Chris Sale pitching tonight. I got a lot of logistics. I told you about it yesterday. I got 4 generations of Prossers that'll be making the trip up in one truck. That ain't easy to do. So whether we can squeeze in tonight's game, I don't know. We'll see what the scheduling looks like there, but I will be at the game tomorrow. The Braves did not get any good injury news yesterday. As I've been telling you all along, Spencer Schwellenbach's not going to pitch this year. And they've been holding out these hopes that this guy or the other guy, Waldrop's not going to pitch this year. Strider's not going to pitch this year. A.J. Smith-Shawver, if you're a Braves fan, you know he made an emergency start earlier. He has been performing well in AAA. I imagine we'd see him soon, but it sure looks like as you head into the postseason, the most important pitching arm that you could hope for back is relief pitcher Robert Suarez. And when the Braves were at their very best, Suarez and Iglesias were just locking it down. If Iglesias gets used, you can use Suarez as the closer. He was dominant. He was pitching to a whip under 1, and he's been out with forearm soreness for almost 2 months, and the hope is you have him back by the postseason. Oof. And it leaves you with a starting rotation going to the postseason of Chris Sale and who? Martin Perez and Tyler Mahle, who's been terrific, but we'll see. And Garrett Holmes. Or Grant Holmes, who we not even sure he'll be in the rotation. He may be a bullpen arm by the time you get to the postseason, so we shall see. But meanwhile, Dodgers, see how I veer off into the Braves, and I won't let y'all up for air, will I? Dodgers and Brewers, though, are playing out in L.A. If there's one area, when you get to the postseason, you get in tight games. If there's one area that the Dodgers may just have an Achilles heel, it's at closer. You know, they went and stole the Mets closer, Edwin Diaz, who has been one of the better really closers in the league when he's been healthy. Closers will have these blips, and even Diaz, when he first went to New York, struggled a bit, but when he found his groove, certainly one of the more dominant, and the Dodgers thought it'd be one final lockdown piece to put on their super roster once they get to the postseason. Give me a guaranteed 3 outs in the ninth, and for much of his career, that's what Edwin Diaz has been. Not now. He left last night in front of a Dodger Stadium crowd of 46,000 to a loud chorus of boos. Diaz had inherited a 2-run ninth-inning lead against the Brewers and then watched it evaporate. The Dodgers ultimately lost 5-4. Diaz has now blown 3 saves in his last 4 appearances. His ERA, with 14 appearances so far, 14 appearances into, I will remind you, a $69 million contract. Not this year, but the terms of it. His ERA now with the Dodgers is 11.57. In spite of that, plan is they will stick with him as their closer. And that's probably look, closers are weird. Closers are bipolar, man. He could turn around in 3 weeks or a month and be dominant again, but he wasn't last night, and he heard the Boo Birds in L.A., and that's a big win for Milwaukee, man. They're trying to get that top seed. They have I think they had a 3-game lead over the Dodgers before last night. No, they had a 1-game lead. Oh, that's right. The Brewers had lost the night before. So it's tight up there at the top. The Brewers have the best record in the National League. They're a game and a half ahead of the Braves. They're 2 games ahead of the Dodgers after that win last night. Shoot, Dodgers could have pulled into an overall tie for the best record. And then the Cubs are coming. Are just 4 games back. So those 4 teams really jockeying. It's an advantage to be one of the top 2 seeds. You missed the wild card round. Let's talk to Captain Kevin when we come back, and then I'm going to load you up with Jag talk and opinion. I think some of the same concerns that we have weren't alleviated yesterday, but I would tend to trust Liam Cohen and that things are just fine, all things considered. But Captain Kev next, more football talk. We got Big Pat Young in studio with us today, so we'll enjoy our conversations with him. Preseason games are flying. Again, college football news and notes. Got a couple lists I'll get to this hour, in fact. Up and rolling on a GFL Friday. That's Green for Life. The text line is open to you as well, so reach out and touch us. Designed by Lifetime Enclosures at 641-1010.
It begins with a dream and a plan, and ends with those 2 magical words.
Touchdown, Jacksonville!
1010XL. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at keybuickgmc.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
You know, it's funny. Most of us don't think about our water heater until it's too late. So here's a little bonus from our friends at Duck Duck Rooter. During August, when you schedule any plumbing service, they'll include a free water heater inspection while they're already at your home. No pressure, no gimmicks, just honest advice from a company that's built its reputation on doing things the right way. That's the Duck Duck standard. When you're stuck, call Duck Duck Rooter, 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Life happens every day, and sometimes it gets in the way. That's why 1010XL makes it easy to listen to your favorites. If you missed it, get it on demand.
At 1010XL.com.
Channeled by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning.
Picking here, or maybe you should call me Dreamfinders Danny. Look what Dreamfinders is doing again, an amazing 4.99% fixed interest rate. Now's your chance to lock down the rate and get in the game. You heard me right, a 4.99 fixed interest rate on select move-in ready homes. Visit dreamfindershomes.com for sales event information and get in the game. Interest rate available on select move-in ready homes. Restrictions and limitations apply. Go to dreamfindershomes.com for more details.
Hey, soccer fans, Sporting Jacks is giving away a new Honda Accord Saturday, 8:15. Sporting Jacks men take on Indy 11 at 7 on Hodges Field at UNF. Just be there. Someone will win a new car from Honda at the Avenues and Sporting Jacks. Visit sportingjacks.com today.
Royal Pest Services, a local company you can trust. Royal Pest is a certified installer of tap insulation, which stands for thermal, acoustic, and pest control. Reduce that electric bill by adding pest protection. It's that easy. Online at royalpestservices.com.
We're all good sports here in Jacksonville. Win or lose, we always support our teams, and we cheer to the final whistle. So whether it's a touchdown, home run, three-pointer, a slap shot, or hole-in-one, we know how to make some noise. There's a whole lot to cheer about when it comes to sports, and really so much more in Jacks. So get off the sidelines and get in all the big events at visitjacksonville.com/events or download the app for the latest sports schedules. Go sports! Jacksonville, the flip side of Florida.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
New and pre-owned firearms are in stock at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach. Want a new sidearm or rifle? Brands like Kimber, Smith & Wesson, 6 Hour, Beretta. No lines, no hassle. Only at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
It's about to get real. Training camp is on. Listen to 1010XL throughout the day for all the details and analysis of the passes, runs, and defensive performances. 1010XL's coverage of training camp is brought to you by Green Acres Sporting Goods.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now, Captain Kevin Favors Fishing Report. Wheeled in by Sunrise Heating and AC of North Florida and CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living on 1010XL.
All right, we're going to get to Captain Kevin Favor here on the hotline. That's unfortunate, that timing right there that just happened to me.
I know, right?
Shout out, was it Greg?
Yeah, Guggen Greg.
Shout out Guggen Greg, man, who called and offered up 3 tickets to the Braves game tomorrow night.
He was looking out for you, boy.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit late. And you know what I ended up doing, too? I could have at least certainly used one. I waited, and I wish I had waited till tomorrow, but I got 4 we got a 3-year-old, bro. 2 and under is free.
Right.
So instead of buying, 5 at the, whatever, a little bit higher price point. We ain't sitting behind the dugout, gang. I bought 4, and then I bought the cheapest ticket in the building just to get him in. And then once we get there, but between people up and down, he's a little dude, man. He's going to be in his dad's lap, I'm sure, for most of it. So I could have at least used one on the fly there. But I appreciate it's the thought that counts. The timing didn't work out. So fire up the hotline, ET. Let's bring in my man, Captain Kevin Favor. Probably wondering where that bait is. He's used to that. Yeah, what do we got, my man? Oh, you know what? I was thinking huh? Well, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, we're talking a lot about this on the forecast show last night. I mean, it's the dog days of August, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. I mean, there's, when you talk about reports and stuff like that, I mean, we've been doing this long enough. It's either good or bad. And nothing's really going to change. I mean, until we get, God forbid, I'm not going to say the word, the H word,
mm-hmm.
but it's and or some kind of a cold front. But right now, fishing's great. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, if you want to go king fishing, go king fishing. The tarpon fishing continues to be just outstanding. And I did not fish yesterday, but I had a couple. Charter captains tell me that there was a bunch of glass minnows at the inlet, at St. Augustine Inlet, and they said there were big Spanish all in them. So I got the Clark spoons on the boat. I mean, I've got the kingfish rods, I got the tarpon rods, I got the bottom fishing rods. So yeah, basically. And by the way, the inshore fishing's been very good. I mean, these guys, these are not the times when you're going to catch 40 redfish in a trip, but I mean they're catching a solid 6 or 7 slots each trip. The flounder fish has been good, and by the way, the other thing that we talked about, Jeff, we've had great weather.
Yeah,
I mean,
not too stormy. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, we really haven't had much rain, which is not good, but it's great for fishing. I mean, whenever you don't have much rain and that salt content just continues to stay up like that. There's been plenty of bait on the beach. As you can tell, I mean, seriously, it's pretty status quo.
Yeah, well, listen, like you said, to be the dog days of summer, that's even more important. And the good news is we've had the rain inland. I've had a lot of rain at my house in the last couple of weeks. Is that Spanish mackerel fishery? Is that relatively rare? I mean, I know they're around here, but like hearing you describe them that thick, that seems like that's we don't get that report very often.
I mean, that's an April report.
Yeah.
You're absolutely spot on, and that's why. I was glad that I got that report, because if that happens, I mean, that's a lot of fun and that's a lot of really good eating.
Yeah, that's good eating.
Now, the one thing that we have caught a bunch of this year are big Spanish mackerel when we're slow trolling. Those 3 to 5 pounders, which they're kind of cyclical. They're here one year and then they're not, but they've been here this year. And I'll be curious to see just how big these fish are.
The boys targeted and caught a couple when we went offshore.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we were bottom fishing for the most part, and we didn't. They didn't catch those Spanish bottom fish. One of the guys that was on our fishing trip fishes, has some of his own gear, and so they caught it, and they are good. Like to your point, they are good eating, my man.
They are good eating.
Have you noticed I was getting ready because I'm going on a little road trip this weekend, so I was cleaning out the back of the truck, and there's my fishing pole, my bass rod's got a little frog on it right now as we speak, and I about put it in the garage, and I said, I got that big pond right behind the station. I wonder what I might do in a break this morning. So I might go flip a frog here in between.
Okay. All right. I'll be curious to see if there's even anything in there.
Well, I know there are. That your curiosity is well founded. But we had our dude here, Max, who went and joined the Coast Guard. But he's he loves to fish. So he'd come here early before work every day and fish out there. And yeah, he's pulled. I'd say probably at least 1 3 or 4 pounder out of there.
Okay. All
yes.
Right, cool.
Yeah. So there's some bass in there. Shh, don't tell Loggeman.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he'll definitely show up early.
All right, my man. Well, we've got we've got the outdoor show tomorrow.
Yep, we'll all be there. Loggeman, myself, Captain Kirk. So it should be a lot of fun.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate you, my brother. And by the way, the bait bet inflation, it'll be a 24-pack of bait bet. So you got that at least.
10-4. It's all good, brother.
All right, good. I know it is.
Hey, buddy.
I kid because I care. All right, my man. Have a good weekend. There he goes, Captain Kevin Favor, best in the business, and by all accounts, the fishing's good, man. Well, the biggest fish in the gator pond is becoming quite evident here, at least when it comes to preseason notice. And this is the peak of what I've seen for Jaden Ball. You know, Jaden Ball wasn't even a first-team All-SEC running back at the SEC Media Days. They went with Hardy at Missouri and then the kid from Ole Miss. Those were the first-team running backs in the SEC. Well, ESPN has named their All-American team. Jaden Ball, first-team All-American in the preseason. So Ball going into his third year with Florida, started all 12 last year, led them with 1170, had that huge game, like the second highest rushing game, I believe, in Gator history against the Noles to end it. Had almost 1,200 rushing yards. He also caught another 21 passes for 185 yards, a couple scores there. 10 total touchdown, also led the Gators a season ago. Ran for 266 in the finale against FSU, second most in a game in program history, most against Florida State. Got him over 1,000. 10th Gator to go for over 1,000. Just the third underclassman to do that. Emmitt Smith, Eric Rhett. And that was good for All-SEC second team, which is where we've seen him, All-SEC second team in a couple of the conference lists. But ESPN giving him the big boy honors. 7th preseason honor this year, and honor is relative, at least when it comes to the watch list. He's on the Paul Hornung Award watch list, the Maxwell Award preseason watch list. Second team running back, third team all-purpose on the All-SEC lists. And in case you're wondering, the first team and second team running backs, first team running back Kawan Lacey, Ole Miss. Well earned, by the way. You can love Jaden Ball's year. My man Lacey went for 1,567 and 24 touchdowns.
Sheesh.
On a really good team. And then Ahmad Hardy of Missouri. I believe, wasn't he shot this offseason? I think he took a stray in the leg or something this offseason, Ahmad Hardy. But anyway, very good running back for Missouri. But there in the backfield with Lacey, first team All-American, Jaden Ball. And oh, by the way, Ball's, quote, backup, or I guess second team All-American in this case, Miami's Mark Fletcher. And boy, we saw him really showcase himself in last year's playoff. Hardy shot, you got that for me? Yeah. I think they expect him to be back, and I don't think that it was like up to no good or anything. Wasn't he just like a stray somewhere?
At a concert.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's take a timeout. I'm going to jump back into the Jags a little bit. I know I will hear more from Liam Cohen, and that's the position that I'm going to trust on what happened yesterday. I'm not going to get too excited or disappointed in anything. I wasn't even there, nor were any of you. I sense, if I had to say overall, touch of optimism or pessimism from what we're reading and what the vibing is, I'm sensing a touch of pessimism from y'all out there. I think it's misplaced. You're listening to The Drill. It's a GFL Friday.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. The preseason starts with a trip through the French Quarter. It's teal and black in the Big Easy. Yes! Jaguars, Saints, Saturday at 4 on the flagship station of the Jaguars, 1010 XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
After an accident, the last thing you should worry about is how you are going to afford a lawyer. I'm Chris Campione, and at Campione Law, there are no upfront fees because we don't get paid unless you do. You heard that right. We don't get paid unless you do. Our team fights insurance companies every day to pursue the compensation our clients deserve. It's that simple. Get started at CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Count on Campione Law.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy, so you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you.
This is Patrick Malarkey. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist did a PRP treatment on my knee, which was absolutely painless, and now I feel fantastic.
David Garrard here, and PRP treatment from Southeast Orthopedic Specialist is still working well for me. When I needed professional orthopedic care, I chose Southeast Orthopedic Specialist. My knees thank me every day.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Want to stretch that dollar? Taylor Doll here to help save you money with the Money Pages magazine and app. Trying to figure out dinner? Money Pages has deals at your favorite local restaurants. Need auto repairs or an oil change? Money Pages has coupons to help you save. Looking to do some home improvement projects? Money Pages has deals on everything home, from AC repair and plumbing to flooring and painting. Check your mailbox for Money Pages today and download the app for savings on the go.
It's back to school season. Get a brand new fence from Superior Fence and Rail. For a limited time, get free takedown and haul away of your old fence. A $500 value with your new fence purchase. Offer valid on residential projects of 100 plus linear feet. Call today or visit SuperiorFenceandRail.com. SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwoods. Clayton, Underwoods has sold fine quality diamonds for a long time. Why is that important?
Frank, if you drew a line with the poorest diamonds with the lowest prices to the left and the highest quality to the right, our diamonds are at the far right end. Now, once we know the weight, the grading factors of cut, color, and clarity have to be considered. And the one that's talked about the least, but it's the most important to us, is the diamond's cut grade, because it has a huge implication on both the price and the beauty, and thus the value. I've bought diamonds for Underwoods for over 30 years, so I know what's out there, and the cut grade's just not important to most diamond sellers. That's really been the Underwood difference, because beautifully cut diamonds result in the most important thing they can do. They bring a joy of owning and wearing a diamond, not just today, but tomorrow and into the future. That's why it's important to us.
And it should be to you too, because nothing brings more joy than a diamond from Underwoods in San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra since 1928.
Lauren Brooks here. Game days are back in Duval, and Closets by Design is ready to make your home a championship space. That's right, Closets by Design does way more than custom closets. They can transform your man cave to wow your friends when they come over to watch the Teal and Black. Schedule a free in-home consultation or schedule a tour of their amazing showroom on Phillips Highway by calling 904-878-9393. Plus, get 40% off, an extra 15% off, and free installation. ClothesByDesign.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
It wasn't malicious. It wasn't anything crazy. You know, Chris was trying to truck the corner tackled him a little bit. We haven't had one, you know, in camp. So it was done professionally. I'll say that.
A little skirmish. So if you play the over, I told you to play the over one half of a skirmish. At least there'll be one little skirmish. And we had one yesterday. And I think what Cohen liked was that his guys came to their defense, right? We got to completely flush that sissy mentality that watched our quarterback get beheaded on our own home field and nobody did a damn thing about it.
I still have bad dreams about it.
Yeah, so that obviously they're kind of trying to reconstitute that DNA on the offensive line. Rodriguez got pushed a little bit late in the play. It wasn't a huge deal. You know, again, the scrimmage seemed to have its moments. It does seem that there were at least some difficulties in pass protection. We've seen that here, y'all. We've seen that here. There have been plays that Trevor did this, but it may have been a sack. Trevor did that. Nick Mullins did this. It may have been a sack. So you got to play it out. That's why you can't draw too many conclusions. Sack. How many times does something look like it's dead on sack in a game and it's not? How many times does the guy look like he's got all day and out of nowhere it collapses? These kind of workouts, you can't find those sorts of things. I'm not going to change my opinion on this football team unless Liam Cohen changes his. And by all accounts, after yesterday, he certainly did not do that. He talked about the offense getting better as the scrimmage went on. They really dominated the red zone late. And he also talked about not using as an excuse, but the logistics. They had a delayed flight. They got in late the night before, or late the day before. You don't have a lot of rest, and you're getting up practicing first thing in the morning, 9 a.m. Central. So they got off to a little sluggish start. How about the defense, Liam?
Yeah, you can tell the communication pre-snap. You hear a lot of good talk going on. You can hear them anticipating probably a little bit more than just reacting. The edge, they set an edge in the run game. I mean, they can set an edge. I think their pass rush is improved from even a year ago, maybe. And I just think that on the back end, Brandon does such a nice job of mixing single high, shell, man, making it all look the same, and you can just tell that they're playing with some confidence right now.
Which, look, you would expect out of that group. A lot of positive reinforcement from what Anthony Campanile instilled in those dudes just a year ago. All right, well, we've seen what we've seen when it comes to 1v1s, and again, I'll remind you, the Jaguars' offensive line is still a work in progress. Oh, by the way, by all accounts, though, Anton Harrison did fine. All that Chase Young bluster about how many sacks he apparently had, just ask him. They weren't coming against Anton Harrison. So that move to the left side, which is official with the depth chart, looks like it's going to be a solid one, a good one to have been made. And meanwhile, that's it. That's what we're going to see from the guys that we'll be seeing in the crunch time in the regular season, because now in tomorrow's preseason opener, 4 p.m. kick from New Orleans, what is Liam Cohen looking for from the mid to bottom of his roster?
With limited overall reps throughout a training camp is, look, we're going to keep it fairly simple in terms of the formations, the motions, the coverages, the calls. I just want to see a clean operation. I mean, and then just go play. Like, let's see who is going to be the guy that's going to go make plays when it's not perfect, right? We're not getting a ton of reps at maybe this play, and it gets right. Well, can they fix it? Can they fix any problems on Saturday that maybe we haven't shown them? Who can do that operation? And then who's going to win some one-on-one matchups, whether it's one-on-one pass pro, whether it's I'm covering the guy one-on-one, whether I got to defeat a one-on-one matchup at receiver. Like, who's going to go do that?
So, yeah, there you go. And to that end, it could be fun to watch some of these young receivers. Those two guys that went on day 3 have both impressed, the two big boys. And so we'll keep an eye on that. We have a Baylor kid, a Stanford kid, Cameron and Williams, so we'll keep eyes on them for sure. Austin Trammell's a dude that just lasts, just sticks around the league. He's flashed in camp. Do they keep another receiver knowing that Travis Hunter can go both ways? Right? I mean, we know the 5. BTJ, Myers, Parker, the 2 rookies. Those 5 are there. Travis Hunter is obviously in that mix. Can you afford just, not to quote unquote take up a receiver spot knowing that you have him? And in that case, who's battling for some of those final spots? CBS Sports has a top 150 players list. 7 players each for Oklahoma and Texas. 3 for Florida, which isn't bad. By the way, FSU had 2. Miami 4 in the top 25 alone. So let me just kind of give you some hits and misses from this list. Top player in the country, at least according to them. I've seen this in a variety of places. Jeremiah Smith, wide receiver, Ohio State. And so what I'll do now for you is I'll just kind of scan down this list, and I'm not going to give you all of the top guys. I'm not going to mention every conference team. I'm going to give you the Noles. I'm going to give you the Canes. I'm going to give you the Dogs, and I'm going to give you the Gators. And if you want the more detailed list, it is on CBS Sports and their college football coverage. Blake Brockermeyer, former college football player, put this together. All right, so as we scan down the highest of our locals to show, I thought I saw, Malachi Toney. This guy's the deal, right? He's we compare him because of the name to Kadarius Toney, but really he's more like what, if you guys are old enough to remember Peter Warrick and what he was at FSU. Malachi Toney give you Peter Warrick vibes as well. But Tony, the fourth best player in football, according to CBS Sports. All right, well, so there's a Kane over here. Oosh, oosh. Darian Mensah, the Canes quarterback, checks in at 13. I got no Georgia players yet, and I'm down to number 20. Mark Fletcher, running back Miami, shows up at number 20. Ahmad Moten, defensive tackle Miami, there's their fourth in the top 25. And still, no Gators, Dogs, or Knowles yet. There's 4 Canes in the top 25. You go, Mario Cristobal. Number 29, the next player is a Seminole. Deuce Robinson, wide receiver. Here's a dog. I imagine the Georgia cavalcade starts now. Ellis Robinson, the fourth, is corner. He's number 31. Again, looking at the top, here's KJ Bolden, safety of Georgia. He's number 40. First Gator, Jaden Baugh at number 41. Nearly 800 of his rushing yards came after contact, is among their notes there. Still just 2 dogs to this point, and boy, there's a lot of good players. There's a lot of good teams. It's hard, man. All right, Gunnar Stockton, the Georgia quarterback, shows up at 65. There's another Georgia player for you. Here is Nate Frazier, a running back for the Dogs, is number 72. Number 78, this is surprising. It's a receiver from Florida, and it's not Dallas Wilson, who we've got to see, and it's not Vernell Brown Jr. It's Eric Singleton, the transfer from Auburn, who was a real dynamic, explosive player at Georgia Tech, where, guess what? Buster Faulkner was the coordinator. He transferred to Auburn and didn't do much last year, but boy, I would say CBS is expecting a major bounce back. It's kind of like the Jags, real good receiving room. Like a receiving room better than what the team's forecast is. But really, if I were ranking them, Singleton would be third. Now, part of that is we haven't really gotten to see him. And with Dallas Wilson, can the dude stay healthy? But Eric Singleton, the next Gator. Here's another dog, Raylan Wilson at number 79. So they're starting to rack up the top 150. Isaiah Canyon, wide receiver from Georgia. He shows up at 86. Another dog at number 95, Drew Bobo. Another Cane at 96, Damon Wilson. So Georgia and Miami here's another dog at 102. So they didn't show up until like 40, and I'm like on number 6 or 7 here with Ernest Green, the offensive tackle. I thought I saw another couple. No, here's another Cane. Bryce Fitzgerald is 109. We're in scrolling mode, gang. I haven't lost you. Miles Graham for the Gators gives them 3. He's at 126, the linebacker. Mandrell Desir, a defensive tackle for FSU, shows up at 132. So 1 on offense and 1 on defense. And now getting down to here is another Miami Hurricane. Cooper, is it Barcade? Is that how you say it, Canes fans? Barcade is wide receiver at Miami. He was at Duke last year, so he comes with Mensah. At Duke, he caught 70 for 1,100. And you're pairing him with Tony. You read through this list, you start to really digest the personnel, and it makes you more bullish on Miami, that's for sure, as we get down to the final of the 150 and no more of those that we're pointing out. So I saw a bunch of Canes, I saw a bunch of Dogs, I saw 3 Gators and 2 Knowles, and I'll be back with a football fix.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Major League Baseball tonight, the Rays put their 9-game winning streak on the line at home as they play host to the Baltimore Orioles. Lefty Steven Matz starting tonight for Tampa. He is 5-4 with a 5.46 ERA. Rays are minus 152 favorites. Orioles plus 128 underdogs, over under at 8.5 runs. The Miami Marlins, they're in Cincinnati to take on the Reds, a series that has wild card implications. Miami sending Sandy Alcantara to the mound tonight. He'll be opposed by Chase Burns. It is the Reds who are minus 118 favorites. Marlins plus 100 underdogs, over under 8 runs.
Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com.
With your VSiN Action Update, I'm Matt Pauley on 1010 XL.
You know that little voice in your head that says, I really should do something about that septic system? If your yard's getting soggy, things aren't draining like they used to, or you've caught a smell that definitely wasn't there before, don't wait until it becomes an emergency. This month, save $500 on a new septic system installation from Duck Duck Rooter. As the only master septic contractor in Northeast Florida, Duck Duck Rooter will handle the whole job from permits to final inspection, and you know the work is done right. So when you're stuck, call Duck Duck Rooter, 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com. Financing is available.
25 weeks comes down to this. You ready? 3 wide under the lights. 0 margin for error. Everything on the line. Flirting with 200 miles per hour in the place where this journey began. Race 26, the final hunt for a spot in the chase. The Coke Zero Sugar 400 weekend at Daytona, August 28th through 29th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Hey, Hicken here. You know I've been using Zero Res for years now. Heck, I used a couple other guys way back when, even tried to do the do-it-yourself cleaning. I learned real quick, that ain't for us. With Zero Res, you get the Zero Residue Carpet Cleaner. Leaves your carpets truly clean with no dirt-attracting soaps or harsh chemicals. Right now, call for the back-to-school promotion. Book 2 rooms of carpet cleaning for $149, get 2 rooms free. Call 287-5727 or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com and ask for the 1010XL back-to-school special.
Zero Res.
Calling all fun-loving citizens of Northeast Florida. Freedom Boat Club needs your help. Lisa the Botanista has gone missing. She left a note that said, "Gone boating." But here's the thing. Freedom Boat Club has 4 local locations, Julington Creek, Jack's Beach, and 2 in St. Augustine, and over 400 locations across the world. That's a lot of water to cover. Is she water skiing on the Ozarks, whale watching in the Pacific, or island hopping in Spain? Or hiding right here at the Black Creek Rope Swing? Or docking at the Conch House? Wait, has anyone checked Fort George Island? Too much to do on the water. So Freedom Boat Club is offering our best discount of all time, so you can help search. You simply make your reservation, show up, and have fun. I gotta go. I'm hopping on a boat to the fish camp for live music and lunch. Maybe I'll find the Botanista there. Or better yet, maybe you'll join us with the best discount ever and enjoy boating made simple. Don't blame us when you start playing hooky too. Visit freedomboatclub.com.
Hey, I'm Matt Lennon with AB Signs. If you own a business but your vehicle, your storefront, or job sites aren't promoting that name, who's getting your next customer? At AB Signs, we'll help your business stand out with custom vehicle graphics, signs, banners, and decals. Whether you're starting new or upgrading your image, we'll make sure your business gets noticed. Before you order from an online merchant, call local. Call Matt at AB Signs, and let's put your business to work.
Football season starts at Twin Peaks. ET here, and I got a public service announcement for you. Get your league together and host your fantasy football draft party at your local lodge. And commissioners, for all your hard work, I got a $50 gift card at Twin Peaks for you. Cold drinks, made from scratch foods, and wall-to-wall TVs everywhere. Everything you need for draft day. Book your fantasy football party at your local lodge, Twin Peaks, today.
XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're back with a football fix. It's brought to you by Mandy at the Bowers Agency. Trust Mandy and her dream team for all your insurance needs. They've got a game plan, and I'll give you the assurance that they will give you whenever you have insurance needs. Find out about your insurance agent when they need them. Mandy and her team will be there for you. Also, the home course, the Julington Creek Golf Club. Tee it high and let it fly. I'll see you on the course, the home course, the Julington Creek Golf Club. Anthony Richardson got a lot of playing time last night. His stats were good. He did have a couple of turnovers. Now, the interception wasn't his fault. I think it was his first pass of the game, and it went whoop right through the receiver's hands. He also fumbled on his way to the ground on a running play. That was one that was challenged and then overturned. But overall, for Richardson, who at this point, it's like, can I stay in the league? Not can I be a starting quarterback? At least that's what it feels like. The Colts and the Patriots tied last night, but AR was 11 of 14 for 145 yards. Did have that interception, so the rating stays down at 80. Without that, it's probably about 100. Again, you're going against backups. And Riley, he was the first one in, by the way. And Riley Leonard just 10-21, as if there is a battle for the backup spot. Richardson also carried it 6 times for 53 yards and a score. You know, can you consistently get that out of Anthony Richardson at any point of his career? You know, history says doubtful, but we'll see. Good start to I guess, some sort of attempt at a career reclamation at this point. Fernando Mendoza made his debut last night. He did have a touchdown toss. Thought he looked pretty good in what I saw. Another rookie quarterback looked very poised. That's Drew Aller for Pittsburgh. They drafted him in round 3 or 4. You know, that's Mike McCarthy's project. And, you know, obviously Aaron Rodgers is there to hold down the fort for 1 year, but if they could get Aller up and going and ready and somehow have him waiting in the wings, Pittsburgh could get what they need to become, you know, a more dominant, consistent winner, and they haven't had it since Ben Roethlisberger left, and that's better than competent quarterback play. I think that's one way I look at it. This Terry and Arnold was wooed and courted. Like a high priority value free agent. Why is this dude not? Why is he in jail? What's going on there?
That's crazy.
This guy arranged like a kidnapping. Was it a murder too? I can't even recall. Wasn't there a murder involved in that thing, or was it just kidnapping?
I think it was just assault.
They beat him up, right? Yeah. They went to the Airbnb because they messed it up or something. So I don't know. We'll see. But you know, the Lions weren't playing. They cut him immediately, and then he went on this whirlwind free agency tour, and his quote, pick the Seahawks. He does have legal issues, so we'll see how that plays out. This did not age well, as you might imagine, for Jaden Daniels. Didn't age well at all. I can't find a person in the world outside of that boy's mama who thinks what he did isn't foul. It's a foul ball. Jaden Daniels finally, determined that he's the most important player that's ever played for any team in the history of college football. That's what that's how it's being received. And there's a young prospect at LSU that was promised the number 5 when they signed with him. He's a heck of a prospect, too, a cornerback, All-SEC, I think freshman All-American last year. And he was promised number 5. They gave it to him, and Jaden Daniels acts like, you know, he's the most important fundamental part of LSU's football history. And, you know, threatened, you can't use my NIL, this, that, and the other, and it aged just as badly. It seems like everybody in the world thinks exactly what we thought in the text line, how they responded yesterday. Stay in your lane, big boy. You're a Heisman winner. Congratulations. Now, go on. So, yeah, it did not age well. The Bears still focusing on a move to Indiana. This is the weird thing. I mean, I feel like 2 or 3 times it's been reported they are moving to Indiana. Yeah, apparently it's still up in the air if they move across state lines to the Hoosier State. Their owner and chairman, George McCaskey, meets the media, has an annual address at training camp, and he said the team will not be renamed if they do break ground on a fixed-roof stadium a little south of Soldier Field over the border in Indiana. They'll still be the Chicago Bears, whether they're in Arlington Heights, Illinois, or whether they're in Hammond, Indiana. And apparently being downtown at a revamped Soldier Field has become a no-way proposition. That's a football fix. You're welcome. More on the Jaguars' scrimmage yesterday. More from around the National Football League. Carson Beck didn't play in that game, by the way. He's a little bit banged up. Gardner Minshew, our old buddy, did, and he put up some good, solid, traditional Gardner Minshew numbers. Hick and Arrival, more come your way next. It's GFL Friday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hi, I'm Troy Aikman.
I'm John Fox.
This is Heisman Trophy winner Gino Torretta on 1010XL.
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 92.5 FM.
This summer, Hard Rock Bet has the hottest baseball betting odds in Florida. Vig, juice, fee, whatever you call it, we're cutting it. It's the 10-cent summer sale. That's flat 10-cent lines for winner, spread, and over-under pregame bets. Same bets, better odds. This August, only on Hard Rock Bet.
Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Valid for money line, spread and over, under pregame markets with odds between -250 and +250 only. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
storm season is here, and at JEA, we're on it. We work year-round to strengthen our electric, water, and sewer systems, making them more storm-resistant. Trees are trimmed around power lines to help reduce outages caused by falling debris. Plus, our online outage map and the MyJEA app make it easier than ever to report and monitor outages. So no matter what this storm season brings, we're ready to respond, restore, and keep you informed every step of the way. Learn more and see how you can prepare at JEA.com.
When your team wins, your coach gets to tell you about the game.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, Friday Night Lights. Hear highlights and comments from the winning coaches. Presented by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic and Air Conditioning on 1010XL.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Let's talk insurance, or as I say, assurance, because that's what you get with my friend Mandy at the Bowers Agency. Mandy and her dream team at the Bowers Agency will personalize your insurance playbook. They will give you max protection. Not your average insurance agent. Mandy and the Bowers Agency have everything you need. Home, life, business, auto. Call Mandy at the Bowers Agency or visit them on Facebook or at bowersagencyjacks.com.
Tailgaters Parking is approaching sellout for this upcoming season. Permanent restrooms, all-day security, and on-site restaurant pavilion. Due to stadium construction, your previous parking may be gone. Log on to tailgatersparking.com today.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, Checkmate chessman, and you may be surprised, newfound fan of American football.
Really? You?
Absolutely. Listen to this. Duval!
It's Duval, Chester. Duval.
That's what I said. Duval!
Ball.
Ball. Ball. The point is, Brendan, with football season approaching and friends dropping by your house to watch the games, there's no better time to spiff up your garage with a beautiful, durable, polymer-coated floor.
We can even do it in team colors for the real fans out there.
Oh, that is a good idea.
A garage floor your friends will love?
Check. In a color that makes you proud?
Check. Installed by locals who can actually pronounce Duval?
Checkmate!
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com.
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to floridahomeac.com/careers to find out more.
Hey, it's Tony from Tony D's New York Pizza. If dinner seems expensive, come grab a pizza that's hot, fresh, and affordable. Feed the whole family without spending a ton. Tony D's New York Pizza. Easy, quick, and always a good call.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. Liam Cohen commented on the team's performance during the joint practice session with the Saints.
I think our defense does a nice job of mixing up coverage. They're trying a few things.
Jags rolling out Fan First Favorites, a new value menu at Everbank. Top concession items now $4.99 in the bowl and Gallagher clubs, plus complimentary snacks for club fans. A little extra flavor to kick off 2026 in Duval. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 7 a.m., it's 76 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the Dan Hicken Arrival and more is coming up next, right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
This is how we do. It's Friday.
You know it! Sweet Friday! I need a little emotion-y. Hey! Ho! Hey, ho!
Whoa, the kids are in the car, bro.
Take it!
7:45, we're cruising down the highway, shooting so fast, I just want on the fly. Fun, thinking about you know what it is. I got this, you got this, my friend is by my right. Hey, Dan, I got this, you got this, you know it. Hickin in the front seat, Prosser in the back seat.
Oh, I feel
Gotta
it.
make my mind up. Which seat can I take?
Time! Come on, kids! Come on, you backseatigans! Clap your hands! Say, come on, Dad, sing it! Put the window down and let them know! Woo! Woo! Hey! Ho! Good to be here on a Friday. So good. So good. We got to keep scoring these joint practices. I don't know who won. Everything in sports is competition. We got to have a winner and a loser. I don't know what happened yesterday. It just depends what you look at, what you read. If you read the Saints reports, they kicked our butt. If we read our reports, we did just fine. I don't know. I do know Travis Hunter got baked a couple times. I didn't like that.
Barbecue.
Yeah. I don't need that, Trav. I need you on the field making plays. I had 6 sacks. We sacked him. He didn't really get beat because we would have sacked him. I mean, what are we doing? I don't like that.
You go by what Liam Cohen says. Because one thing about these guys, if they think it's crap, they'll tell you, this was crap. I don't know what we're doing. We better get our heads, or it was fine. It's all what we wanted.
We didn't want fine.
Well, the bottom line is this. I mean, the sky's not always going to be falling. They're not going to win every game. They're not going to look perfect all the time. And if they played the Saints tomorrow, I got no worries. They'd beat the Saints.
Saints are not bad.
No, they're not bad. They're a team that's on the rise.
Who plays for the Saints at wide receiver?
Olave. Olave.
Why?
He had
was coming.
He had a nice catch.
He's a good player.
He's a good player.
Makes a lot of money.
Rich.
I didn't hear
But it was
anything.
fun. I love the social media. Like, fans are getting miffed about it's just go back and
Well,
forth.
listen, the one thing is, and the same thing will take place when the Bucs, well, maybe not so much the Bucs, the Tampa media is close, but when the Carolina is here, everything we're reading is from the Saints' perspective, their media, almost all of it. Yeah, I mean, I know that it was Action News had a presence, but how we're used to digesting these, how it's formatted, that's all Saints media.
Yeah.
And they need to, quote, dominate, right? You need those narratives when you're trying to get better.
Cheaters.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't feel any different.
Florida Lee. I don't know why I said that.
I don't either.
Yeah. So anyway, really just depends on what you read, what you look at, what particular play. I mean, but I did get a kick out of it. I'm like, well, what exactly is happening over there? Sacks galore. This guy dominated. That guy dominated. This guy made a play. That guy didn't make. It's confusing. Very confusing. And eventually, by the way, again, as the NFL, it takes some time to figure these things out, but eventually those will be televised too.
Yeah, they should be already.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they can't. Like, I don't know why.
You said something yesterday that was interesting. You said, well, because you're going to Atlanta this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You said you're going to sit in and watch the Jags game. I don't know how. I don't know that the Jags game is going to be on anywhere where you're looking.
Well,
you may have to tape that baby and watch it when you get home because I don't think it's on. It's not on NFL Network, so I don't know.
It's on here.
It's on here.
Yeah, that means it's up there.
Well, yes and no. Yeah. I think you can maybe get if you have an ESPN app, maybe watch it on your phone,
or if you have
that's a tough watch when you're out and about,
or if your streaming box travels and it's on there.
Yeah, I guess you could do that. Have Box Will Travel.
Have Box Will Travel. I can, but I don't want to be sitting at a TV that I could manipulate. I'm hoping that it'll be on a sports bar because it's just on.
Yeah.
I think it will be. I could be
I'll
wrong.
be curious.
If not, like you said, if not, I'll watch it on demand when I come back.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's all reserves, and this is important time for the coaches more than it is for us, right? More than guys that are going to be household names on Sunday afternoons in November.
I watched one play from Jeremiah Love, and I was sold. And then I thought about last year's guy. Last year's Jeremiah Love was Ashton Genty, and I mean, I'd take Jeremiah Love over Ashton Genty in a second.
I just can't get over the
bigger,
Ashton
stronger,
Genty,
faster.
though, analysis as he was coming out. Now, they're not always right, but I mean, they talked about the guys like the best since Barry Sanders.
I know. We ain't seen that.
Yeah, he didn't have as terrible a year as you think, but it wasn't dominant.
No. I saw one play from Jeremiah Love, and like I said, I was so.
And it's funny you say that because I saw one that it made him look less than that Bijan Gibbs, and that was the one. And he getting credit for going on spin. That looked clunky to me when he got like in the left flat. And
he's always been a spinner.
He didn't like I like the guy when he does his shoulder fake. He does his shoulder fake and his jab step. He just does one quick one. I don't like the guy that gets out there and does this.
Yeah,
he got a little bit of this about hit the feet 4 times.
You get the chopper, yeah.
Yeah, I just give me that one and he gone.
So, if I'm the Raiders, I know you want to appear to try, but I'm just running Mendoza out there. Let's go. Week 1. Kirk, appreciate you. Thanks for mentoring.
Mendoza looked as sharp as Cousins did.
Yeah, we're going to go with Mendoza. I mean, we got to. We got all this money invested. He looks like he's somewhat ready. I know he's going to have growing pains. I know he's a rookie, but
sure.
Let's speed up the process. And my only worry about, I just think with rookie quarterbacks, the only bad thing that can happen is they can get ruined mentally. Like I always, and if the team around him is not very good, which the Raiders aren't, but, like when Carr got sacked like 75 times, I always wondered, he thought maybe he was never the same.
He seems to be the poster child for that thought.
That kind of like made me, okay, I could kind of see why you hold him out in that respect. So if your offensive line is, abominable, and I don't know that the Raiders, I have no idea about
remember they signed Tyler Lindenbaum. They tried to, they had the worst O-line in the league by some measure. So that they think fed into Genty never getting going. So I would, now if you have another year where he's just, around 1,000 yards and less than 4 yards a pop, then you were certainly never worth the top 5 pick. And oh, by the way, and you've said this a lot too, if the Jags didn't pull the Hunter trade, it was probably Genty that had been here in Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's who they would have targeted. It wouldn't have been, we always talk about Graham. It probably wouldn't have been him.
Right. Yeah, good point. Titans looked okay. Again, it's just hard to get a feel. Nobody much is playing. And
how many NFL games, Dan, do you trail 10-0 after the first, by the way?
Plenty.
And win. I mean, plenty.
Plenty.
And that's with starters going. Takes a while to get going. And that's kind of what yesterday I would think would have looked like for the Jags. They were sketchy from the get-go, and once they got their rhythm, they seemed to do fine. And I'm going more by Liam. I'm like you. Yesterday, like the first things I read seemed like complimentary of the Jags, and then I got in this rabbit hole of like we got thrown around like rag dolls and were dominated.
Mm-hmm.
And then, ultimately, well, Liam, what did you think? And he wasn't moaning about it too bad, so take it for what it's worth, which is nothing.
Saw a couple Gators get some mentions, and Jake Slaughter out there in L.A., and he's playing guard for the Chargers, and then George Gums is playing for the Colts, and he made a couple flash moves. So
AR had a competent game.
Yeah, he fumbled and he threw a pick.
The pick wasn't his.
It wasn't his, but
he fumbled. I get it, but if you're 11 for 14, that's way above any kind of consistency you've ever shown.
Yeah. Can we trade him now? Is the question.
Well, or
make the move right now and get somebody to give you a fifth round pick. I mean, they're not going to play him, so trade him.
I mean, I would. I don't know. I mean, all I know is what we've seen. He's been terrible.
He wants to be traded, so he needs a fresh start. So it'd probably be best for everybody if they got him out of there. Quite honestly, I would think. But
just for a couple of items on Genty, he ended up running for 977, not quite 1,000, but he led the league in contact behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah. So they had a bad
yards per carry too was small, 3.9.
Again, when they're hitting you behind the line of scrimmage more than any other running back in the league, that's going to be affected.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah. Well, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You don't give up. That would be my only thing. I'm with you and everybody else. I don't see it ending well for Anthony Richardson, but I used the number 3 pick in the draft. So if I can just continue to slowly move him along, and it's maybe, I got to try another time, I think.
Oh, you're going to give it another go?
Not as a starter. I'm just saying I don't.
Well,
what
then you make him
what
your
am I going to trade him for? A 6-rounder?
Well, yeah, because Riley Leonard's ahead of him.
Yeah, but Riley Leonard's no good either. So
Well,
which one if they max is going to be better?
Yeah.
You know? We see no indications of any. We've wasted too much time. This is not an endorsement of Anthony Richardson by any stretch. It's just like you're so stuck when you draft. Look, the Niners did it. Trey Lance, they trade him for what? 5th, 6-rounder?
Yeah, where's he at?
Now he's
Chargers.
bounced again. Yeah, he went first to the Cowboys. Now he's with the Chargers.
I took me a minute last night. I was watching the game. What game was I watching? I'm like, who is that quarterback? I kept watching and watching. Who does was it San Fran? So was it McCorkle wasn't playing? Adrian Martinez. That's the Nebraska kid.
Yeah.
Watching Adrian Martinez play. Like
There's a
can't
lot
keep up
of
with them.
those bottom level quarterbacks that you almost forget about.
Yeah, I mean, I give
spots.
them credit, man. They're out there battling. It's a great job if you can get it. A lot of money.
Text line says Trey Smack hit a 58-yarder.
Two
but
of them.
They got negated by a penalty.
Then he hit another one.
Right after it?
Yeah. Not right after. Later in the game. He hit 2 58-yarders.
Good for him.
They took the 1 58-yarder off the board because they got a penalty and they got a first down.
And then the other one counted.
But Trey Smack did very well, and I guess he had been struggling in camp, so that was a positive.
It's interesting, too, how some teams will play this.
He's their kicker, by the way. It's always a little dicey when you go with the rookie, but they got rid of what's-his-face.
It's not an easy place to
right.
No, he's with Green Bay. Who is he with? Is he with the Steelers? Smack.
No, he's with Green Bay.
Yeah, he's with Green Bay.
Yeah. They had McManus, right? Brandon McManus.
Yeah.
He ain't there no more.
No, you can't count on that guy in the clutch. We learned that the hard way.
So they got Trey Smack's their guy.
It's interesting the different philosophies teams take, and even if my initial battle plan was to play my starters, when it's a pouring down rain, sloppy field, am I really sending Joe Burrow out for 2 series? Hey, Zach Taylor, man. It's pouring down rain. You're in a storm warning. And by the way, he's been hit twice. What are we doing? It's Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Why are you putting him out and subjecting him to not first play, 2 series in the rain? Come on, man. I'm sorry. That's just dumb. A clear, sunshiny night or day, go knock yourself out. I get it. You want to play your guys. Maybe adjust when you see the weather.
Joe got sacked on the first series.
I know. And then he got hit another time and got up looking at his elbow.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. It was the left. He got hit on the left side. He kind of looked like, oh, here we go again. Must be another Bengals season, Joe's thinking to himself.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, no, Joe. I got a problem with sports a little bit.
You do?
It's a sports show, so I hate
that's not going to be good.
Hate to kill the cow, but
all right.
Like, this thing going on. And first off, I love baseball. You love baseball. We're passionate about baseball.
I mean, I'm going to, We're going to be a game tomorrow for Pete's sake.
I didn't watch one inning of Field of Dreams. I didn't watch
Netflix?
one. Yeah, because I'm watching ball. I got football on. Listen. I did not one inning, and I got great moments. I got all these Hall of Famers coming out of the cornfield. It's romantic. For us, it's a great thing. I got Raleigh Fingers, and I got all these dudes coming out, and Steve Carlton I saw. I mean, I'm just like, oh, man, look at this guy. Griffies are playing catch. Oh, God, the Griffies are. Colby Clemens and Roger are playing catch after the game. Oh,
that's perfect.
I only see it on social media. I didn't watch any of it because it's on stupid Netflix, which is okay, I guess, but it's not okay.
No, it's not.
I shouldn't have to pay for that, even though I already have Netflix.
Yeah,
so I get it, but nonetheless. And then the other thing, I don't need this at every sporting event, and I've saw this with the NFL too. The Jonas Brothers will be performing at halftime of the Australia game. And then there's another one on the Thursday night game. The Seahawks and the Patriots will have a halftime. And then at the end of the Netflix game last night, I got Schwarber hit 2 home runs last night into the cornfield. So I got Anthony Rizzo trying to do the John Madden thing. Here, I've got you a hot dog and I got you a stalk of corn. You know what we call this? Schwarber like, oh, corn dog. And here's your Netflix MVP jacket for being MVP of the game. Oh, that's cool. I mean, does every game got to have so much? I mean, I get it. It's all about entertainment. It's all about the dollar, man. But it's just all filtering into these,
I got news for
It's
you. The
crazy.
classic demo for Major League Baseball is not Netflix.
It's just not. It was lost.
It's not Netflix. Netflix is, 80% of its business is overseas. It's, I imagine a large percent of its businesses are younger. They're Gen Z, and that nobody. You're not serving baseball fans. You're not introducing.
And I'm not that like locked in on preseason football. I just got it on because it's easy. But if I could click off it, but I'm not going to go in.
That's the thing. And by the way,
I'm not doing that.
Here, the Karens will come on the text line and they'll say, boomer. Okay, you do you, buddy. You're the smartest guy in the world.
I gotta agree with y'all, man. I'm
Yes,
not
it's
clicking
dumb.
out. Like you gotta
go in and out. Yes,
Yeah.
stupid.
It's big enough pain in the neck during the regular season of the NFL when you got to go to the Thursday night prime game and you got a college game you might want to watch. You're flipping back and forth, or you can get. I know you can get. It's not worth it to me. Is my point. So it's not that important. But the Field of Dreams games is it's a nice thing. They've had a nice
baseball blows their promotional. They won't take over Memorial Day and 4th of July.
Didn't promote it either. Didn't really promote it. We didn't even know till yesterday, till we said it twice on the show.
Well,
till it finally stuck in your head.
Wanted to make sure people knew. Wanted to make sure people understood the feel-good moment that was coming.
Yeah, but anyway, just
and by the way,
get off my lawn.
There's also this: Netflix doesn't have the best track record of pulling it off either. I've watched stuff on Netflix, and it's either doesn't buffer or nobody has it, or you click and it goes blank. So it's just dumb.
Dreamfinders Homes poll question today, kind of a fun one today on a Friday. Brought to you by our friends at Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars for this purpose, but also the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, the Tampa Bay Rays. Listen, go to dreamfindershomes.com. They'll build you a custom home. They'll build you a regular home. They'll build you a townhome. They are unbelievable. They build all over Jacksonville, I think, in 15 different locations.
15 of them things.
Just like Chuck Hall, my girl.
How many cigarettes did she smoke in that interval?
15 of them things.
15 of them things. There you go. She quit smoking, by the way.
Oh, did she? Good.
Chuck quit smoking.
For her.
Stop. Go to dreamfindershomes.com. They have all kinds of information for you, including fixed interest rates. When his career is over, what will be the distance of Cam Little's longest made field goal, boys? When his career is over, what will be the distance of Cam Little's longest made field goal? I gave you 4 choices. He already has it, 68. Starts with a 7, 73 to 74. Or if you really, if you want to get specific there, or 75 plus. When his career is over, what will be the distance of Cam Little's longest field goal?
Wow, that's a really good question. I'm going to say 75 plus.
Okay.
That's awful. What are we at? 70 what?
Well, he hit a 70 in the preseason. He is 68 and 67 last year, which are the 2 longest in the history of the league.
Okay. I'm going to go 75 plus. I'm going to stick. He can hit it from. It's about getting the option. It's going to have to come at the end of a half
or a game.
Yeah, because you're not going to give him the ball at the 35-yard line if he misses. But yeah, I'd like to see it in the preseason. There's not as much, consequence.
That's what he did last year against Pittsburgh.
But he made it, right? Yeah,
he did.
This dude owns the longest field goal in NFL history, the longest outdoor field goal in NFL history, the longest preseason field goal in NFL history already.
Yes.
Starts with a 7.
Starts with a 7. All right, that's the leader. Starts with a 7, 56.8, 16.8, 73, 74. Already has it, 20%. 75 plus, just 6.3%. They don't believe. Jeff believes.
Well, I mean, if you think he's going to kick a 73, why wouldn't you kick a 75?
I'm on.
I mean, listen, in all seriousness, if you need those points, whether it's set, that's going to just be the timing. It's not like you're willing to try a 73, but you're not going to be willing to try 75. But it's just such a hard spot to be put in.
Oh, we're just warming up. We got a lot to do. We got a 10-minute drill.
Oh, that's good.
We're going to talk to Big Pat Young today, so he'll cruise in.
Yep.
Visit with him. Lots of things happening here on a Friday on The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
I was overwhelmed by the power of this place, but I made a mistake too. I didn't have enough respect for that power, and it's out now.
1010XL.
Welcome to Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. Come see why they're North Florida's new and pre-owned truck center, conveniently located on Southside and JTB, just minutes from the St. John's Town Center. At Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Key Buick GMC, we are professional grade. Online at keybuickgmc.com. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drivetrain only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Longer days, warmer nights, and a backyard that brings everybody together. Spring and summer in Florida mean pool days, backyard barbecues, and night swims under the stars. Oh, I love it. Hicken here. For nearly 50 years, Surfside Pool has been creating the backdrops for life's best memories. From weekly service and repairs, thank you, Surfside Pools. They do a great job on the Hicken pool. Man, it looks Caribbean blue every week. Remodels, commercial maintenance, and of course, they'll give you a new pool if you want one. Surfside does it all. Gang, if you're ready to float happy, it's real easy. Surfsidepools.net, surfsidepools.net, or give a call, 246-2666, 246-2666. Surfside Pool, summer starts here. License number CPC 044080.
Looking for an engagement ring that doesn't look like everyone else's?
Not every woman wants a cookie cutter ring that you find in every jewelry store around town.
Meet Ben Lupo, second generation owner at Beard's Diamonds, who says a lot of couples come in today looking for something different, even a custom design ring. They come in with pictures or drawings, or sometimes they combine things they like from several rings into a one-of-a-kind creation.
And we can really kind of put all of those notes into one piece and show her her creation. If she likes it, we move forward. If not, we can change it however many times to make sure that we get it correct for her.
And here's the best part. Custom design rings at Beard's usually don't cost any extra.
You really have that ability to fully customize your ring without spending a ton of dollars, as opposed to just buying something right out of the case.
So don't settle for a chain store cookie cutter ring. Come to Beard's for all the top designer rings, and where you can also create that one-of-a-kind treasure.
You get the ability to customize your ring and put your stamp on it however you want.
Beard's Diamonds in the St. John's Town Center. Online at beardsdiamonds.com.
You don't need a parking pass to keep your Gator connection. Get to campus on the Gator Report.
I'm Kyle Markowitz. I'll bring it to you several times a week on 1010XL.
Built by Cash Building Materials.
Prosser here. You want to know 3 words you can live by? Job well done. Want to know 3 more? Custom tree surgeons. Those 2 go hand in hand. When summer storms come crashing through or hurricane winds start to blow, Custom Tree Surgeons is always on standby, doing it better than everyone else. No job too big or too small, and always job well done. With Custom Tree Surgeons, call Custom Tree Surgeons or visit them at customtreesurgeons.com.
Imagine this. You and your buddies outside enjoying the warm weather. The grill is fired up, steaks are sizzling, drinks in hand, and you're all hanging out around your brand new outdoor kitchen. CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living can make it happen. From custom outdoor kitchens to fireplaces, fire pits, and more. They bring your backyard dreams to life. You dream it, they build it. Visit CSSFireplaces.com and make your backyard the place everyone wants to be this season.
The World Poker Tour is coming back to Best Bet Jacksonville from August 20th to September 9th.
From the ladies and the seniors 50-plus events to mystery bounties, Best Bet Live feature tables, and over $1.5 million in guarantees. The WPT Best Bet Scramble is going to be full of poker action and excitement.
Mark your calendars and get ready for the World Poker Tour at Best Bet Jacksonville. See all the details at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Hey folks, it's Frank Frangie. Sometimes your vehicle needs service when it's least convenient for your budget. That's why Big Chief Tire offers 6-month free financing with a CFNA credit card, helping you get the tires and repairs you need now while spreading payments out over time. Don't put off important maintenance or safety repairs. Take care of your vehicle today and pay over time. Learn more at WeKeepJacksRollin.com. Big Chief Tire makes car care easier for Jacksonville drivers.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
We got sports concepts and rationalizations coming your way. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. E says it's razzle dazzle. E, what are you dazzling them with today?
I got a pair of voucher tickets for the Jumbo Shrimp. This voucher can be used for any game this season. The Shrimp are at home this week as they take on Syracuse for a 6-game series. One lucky winner can win a pair of tickets at the end of the 10-minute drill.
I love the Jumbo Shrimp, but this week I say go Cuse.
Dang.
Damn right I do.
Let's be Mets
strong after the home team.
Yeah. I hope they fillet the shrimp. Well, I tell you what warmed the cockles last night.
Oh, the cockles have been warm.
I give credit to the luncher, man. They got a text from him at 1:06
a.m. watching the game.
Yeah.
They got a late one.
Sugar blew it again.
Yeah.
They got a real problem with Sugar.
Yes.
Sugar is a train wreck. His ERA is like double digits. They throw him in a 4-2 game for the ninth to close it out.
Yeah.
Hit, 4 in a row.
Dang.
Game tied. He comes out. Next guy gets hit. 5-4. Brewers steal one against the Dodgers. They needed that one. Helped you guys too, because you guys are trying to get that 1-2 seed.
Yeah, we're kind of both. That's one of those either way. It helps Atlanta.
Yeah,
because they're just right around us.
All three, around the
within a
same
game.
record. Yeah. But so that'll go back and forth. But yeah, Sugar. Listen. I've been through bad Sugar years. When Sugar has a bad year, he doesn't usually get it fixed.
Well, see, that's what I was wondering because I know that they can blow like the wind.
He may be back next year. He may be lights out again. But sometimes, and man, as a Mets fan, I don't. I'm rooting against him. You're darn right.
What did they do? They went to Sasaki in the who was it that was so good? Ended up kind of ad hoc.
They used Sasaki, but
was it Sasaki late in games? Or was he their one inning guy late in the postseason?
I think it was. I don't remember them really needing a closer.
Well, they played 7-game series.
They did. But anyway, if it ain't Sugar, it's a problem. They can do committee. They got guys. They got Scott. Tanner Scott, is that his name?
Yeah.
They got some other dudes who could close out, but so that was the Dodgers Brewers last night.
Is Trinan still with them? Blake Trinan? He's been there forever. Did Vesia, remember the lefty?
He's there. He's the one who came.
The one whose wife, they had complications.
I think he's the one. He's a lefty, right? The lefty came in and gave up the hit.
It says they used that Emmett Sheehan guy in relief, but Sasaki. They say let me see what they did exactly. Let me get the game log for. I kind of feel like Sasaki because he was not great as a starter. He was disappointing, right? And then you feel Okay.
Yeah.
I'm learning how to use the
all right. Well, anyway,
computer here.
So that was
postseason. Yeah. I pitched a lot of.
Yesterday was a great day. Jeff Prosser.
Why?
Exactly 2 months since the New York Knicks had 2 months since the New York Knicks had won the championship.
So we're doing
2 months of celebration.
We're doing monthly We're doing month anniversaries.
Yes, sir.
Now, how long do the month anniversaries? How long are they noted?
What do you mean?
Like, am I going to have to sit here next month on September 15th, and it's the 3-month anniversary, and then like in October 15th,
53 years.
It'll be the 4-month anniversary. I mean, I feel like the Braves won one, and I celebrated. There were some mentions.
Did you wait 53 years?
I just don't know if it was tick, tick, tick. No, only 30. Only 30. About 25.
Yeah, I guess it was. 05, 15.
That goes fast,
26.
Bro. It's been since, 86 for the Mets? Oof. Dang, that's a long time.
God help you if the Mets ever win one.
40. Oh, yeah, we know that already. Yeah, this baby, because not no one cares. This one
doesn't bother you.
No, it's like for FSU when Gator basketball wins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't hit the same as if the Mets win, pox on you and yours, but, the Knicks, okay.
Oh, dear.
Hawks in 35. We're coming.
Is that what we got?
That's kind of what my mantra's been.
I did read this, though, about the Knicks. Okay. They made $20.2 million per playoff game.
Wow. That's why you spend to have a playoff roster. Now, in fairness,
Knicks also broke franchise record for one-day merch sales the first 24 hours of the championship. They set new NBA records for ticket revenue in a game on multiple occasions, and $20.2 million.
Well, it's believable because, like I said, and from the get-go, it's it's the one team in New York that everyone is for. Baseball, you've got Yankees, Mets.
Right.
Football, you got Jets, Giants.
Right.
In basketball, even the Islanders, I know they don't have the reach of the Rangers, but you've got Islanders, Rangers. But basketball and the Nets, they're the New Jersey Nets to most people. So the Knicks, they get all of those. So none of those numbers surprise me, and it's why we've spoken forever on just what the great missed opportunity, underachievement, however you want to phrase it, the New York Knicks basketball has been. New York City, if the Knicks are good, is the center of the basketball universe, and they've never let it be.
Right.
They've never cooperated.
Who? Remember, we were students way back when at the University of Florida when Gator Growl was at its peak.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You would agree with that.
Oh gosh, yeah.
We had some heavy duty
biggest in the biggest. In
Robin
the time.
Williams.
Yeah.
You can go down the line here.
Gary Seinfeld.
Yeah, just the
I'm
biggest names, the biggest names in entertainment, and then it waned. It waned big time, and for years. Who would be the perfect Gator Growl host right now? I think you can get this if you think in terms of a perfect fit for college students and a certain level of a raunch for sure.
Okay.
Who do you think would?
So it'd be so we're looking at a current, you're talking about a comedian, right? Or a comic actor? Or, yeah. So a stand-up.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a stand-up.
I think Kevin Hart may have done a Gator Growl.
Yeah, I think he already did it.
And that's one who would come to mind.
Right.
But it's not Kevin Hart. But give me some other ones who might. I think there's a very obvious.
Shane Gillis?
Yeah, but he's not.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, though.
Yeah, because he's in that college football wheelhouse.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a very good one.
Yeah, but whatever it is, Shane Gillis might be better. I don't know.
I
We'll
don't
get
know.
there. All right.
This one seems like the perfect fit.
I'm trying to think. Is this do you know him more just from social media? Like, when's the last time you've seen a stand?
Drewski?
No, that's a good one, too. That's a good one, too. Think you're off in gender.
All right. Okay.
So it's a female.
Yeah.
Oh, not the Brady girl.
Yeah.
Who's that? Nikki Glazer?
Yes.
Dang, that's off top rope.
Always gonna have to bring the earmuffs to that.
We're gonna have to tone that one down. Is she a big college fan, or
I
does
have
she
no
have any
idea.
Gator ties?
I saw introducing your Gator Growl hosts, and it's headliner Nikki Glazer. The host, the co-hosts are of course.
Yeah, she is the Gator Growl host.
Yeah,
this year. Is that?
She's a headliner.
Okay.
Yeah, the co-hosts are Laura Rutledge and Brandon Spikes. Yeah, who they love. Come on.
They kind of changed the format a few years ago. They go more to musical acts. They've done that. Here's who and they're leaving some out here. And Bob Hope, they put as a featured icon. That's what killed Gator Growl, though, was a revolt by the students.
So Bob Hope did it one year.
He did it the year after Robin Williams came in and was foul.
And the alumni got ticked because Robin Williams was foul, right?
He was on the chain.
The alumni are like, look, no. So they bring Bob Hope in, right? And he's an older gentleman at this point. Bob Hope's a legend. But not to the students.
Right,
No.
right.
So they playing thanks for the memories. They don't care.
Boo.
So he comes out and he tells a couple jokes, and they're not great. And he says, all right, listen, we're going to have to redo this. And I don't remember if he said, I need you to be more, but for whatever reason, they had to, so he
was taping a special for HBO or something.
So anyway, he redid it. It's the same. It was terrible. And then the students really went crazy.
Robin Williams, Rodney Dangerfield, Jerry Seinfeld, Billy Crystal.
Yes.
Back when it was okay to see him. Cosby.
Yeah.
Saw Bill Cosby one year.
I mean,
when
those
was
were
in
legends
school.
then.
Yeah.
The heavy hitters.
And then musical acts. They've had Steve Miller Band, Goo Goo Dolls, Leonard Skinnard. So they've had some big boys through the years.
Anyway, I just saw that, and I thought I'd mention it. All right, we got to get rolling here. 641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. E?
I got a pair of tickets for you to go see the Jumbo Shrimp, who will be hosting the Syracuse. What are they? Syracuse what?
The Mets, baby.
Yeah, those guys. But I got a pair
baby
of voucher
Mets.
tickets. They can be used at any home game this season. They are at home for 6 games this week. 904-641-1010 is the number. I'll let you, boy.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Get ready for an unforgettable night of classic rock with Starship featuring Mickey Thomas. The unmistakable voice of Mickey Thomas and Starship with special guest John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. Sunday, August 23rd at Florida Theater. An evening packed with songs you know and love from two legendary acts. Get your tickets now at floridatheater.com.
Packer here for Cornerstone Interior Solutions. If your AC is working overtime every summer, your insulation may be the problem. Homeowners and builders across Northeast Florida are calling Cornerstone to upgrade to spray foam insulation. It seals homes, crawl spaces, garages, blocking in cool air and blocking out heat. So your home stays cooler, your system runs easier, and your energy bills stay under control. Don't wait for peak heat. Visit CornerstoneInteriorSolutions.com.
All right, when it comes to the predictive markets and the prediction games, you don't have to just reserve it for baseball, basketball, football. There's a lot of value out there right now in the golf market. And look, this is the way Kalshi works. Right now, if you went to Kalshi and you looked at the St. Jude Classic, you would find prices for each guy. And right now, Michael Thorne Bjornsson, 500 par among the leaders, cost you just 7 cents. Scotty Scheffler, well back, but with more belief in him, he would cost 13. So bottom line is, if you go ahead and buy, say, 100 shares of Michael Thorne Bjornsson, then you get paid off at, 10 or 11 times your purchase price. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there's no house, and as the probability changes, you can buy into and out of your positions. Download the Kalshi app and use code 1010XL. You'll get $10 when you trade 10. Kalshi, Kalshi. Trade on anything.
Picking here, or maybe you should call me Dreamfinders Danny. Look what Dreamfinders is doing again, an amazing 4.99% fixed interest rate. Now's your chance to lock down the rate and get in the game. You heard me right, a 4.99 fixed interest rate on select move-in ready homes. Visit dreamfindershomes.com for sales event information and get in the game. Interest rate available on select move-in ready homes. Restrictions and limitations apply. Go to dreamfindershomes.com for more details.
Hey, Duval fans, Jeff Lageman here. To win on game day, our team needs a flawless playbook and elite execution, and your vehicle is no different. From routine maintenance and brakes to engine and transmission work, team up with one of 30 local Jacksonville Napa Auto Care Centers. Most repairs are backed by a 24-month, 24,000-mile nationwide peace of mind warranty.
Score big. Drive into John's Automotive on Arlington Road or ProTech Automotive on Sunbeam Road today.
Hey, soccer fans, Sporting Jacks is giving away a new Honda Accord Saturday, 8:15. Sporting Jacks men take on Indy 11 at 7 on Hodges Field at UNF. Just be there. Someone will win a new car from Honda at the Avenues and Sporting Jacks. Visit sportingjacks.com today.
It's summertime, and Aleve is here to keep you on the go. Whether it's planes, trains, or automobiles, Aleve's got your back with up to 12 hours of back pain relief. With just one dose, you'll get to your destination and be ready for your next adventure. So pack your sunscreen, your shades, and your Aleve. No matter where your final stop, Aleve will keep you moving. From sunup to sundown, Aleve's got your back this summer. Feel Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
Mark Watson with Hardball Creative. What's better than beer? Cold beer. Put your company logo on a custom koozie. Check them out at hardballcreative.com.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Coming in hot, boys.
Coming in hot.
All right, Daniel, while you were out, I gave Jeff a pop quiz where I asked Jeff to tell me the list of active receiving yards.
Okay.
All right, Jeff did pretty good.
Okay.
So, gentlemen, it's only right with me being a former running back, shout out Clay High School.
Shout out.
For you guys to give me the top 10 active rushing yards leaders.
Okay.
Okay.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry is number one.
Yeah.
13,000.
That's a good question. What's the low? Didn't you do this?
The low
and give us this one. And Josh Jacobs has like 8,000, and he's near the bottom of the 10.
Actually, Josh Jacobs is third on this list.
Oh, third. Never mind. That's something else.
These are active.
Yeah, active.
Saquon would be on there, right?
Saquon is number 2 at 8,000. Dang, Derrick Henry at 13,000.
So, but you're saying that Josh Jacobs does have 8,000 yards?
Yes, Josh Jacobs has
Right
7,800.
7,800. Wow, we got the top 3 just like that.
Yes.
McCaffrey? I would think McCaffrey would be
top 10, he said.
Yeah, Ed McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is 6th on the list.
Okay. I'll look at these running backs just to get a hold of myself here. All right, let's go. Jonathan Taylor should be on that list.
Jonathan Taylor, he is 5th.
Okay.
Y'all have 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6.
Okay. Okay. What was the number?
The low number is 6,062.
Thinking about Travis, but no, he doesn't get anywhere near that. How about we got to find some vets, buddy. I think we're gonna have a list. The names now are gonna be guys that are past their prime.
The low one's 6,000. We're looking for.
The low one is 6,000.
It's a good chunk.
It is a good chunk.
Oh,
what about
what about Kamara?
I like that.
Alvin Kamara is 7th on the list.
Okay, I like that. What about Nick Chubb? Did he get?
Is he playing?
No, but he's
not active.
Yeah, he's active.
Is he?
Yeah.
Who's he play for?
Houston. But I don't know
You
if
guys
he's
from
on
Houston?
the list. That's from Houston.
He was on Houston last year, but nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, I'm not. I'm just. Yeah. This is a what about to him. What about What about Kareem Hunt? Did he have years?
Is he active?
These guys all they played last year. I don't know. If
but I don't know if they're on a team.
Or there's probably. Are we forgetting? Or is there somebody obvious we're overlooking?
There's a couple. Yeah. Just one of them is not a running back.
Lamar.
Oh, yeah.
Lamar's 8th on the list with 6,500.
Not
Gibbs, not Bijan.
Haven't been around long enough.
Yeah.
It's James Cook's only had a couple of years. I don't think he's gotten to 6,000 yet. Taylor, Jacob. What about? These guys. It got to be in the.
How many are we
league.
missing? E?
What about Aaron Jones?
Oh, I like that. Jeffrey, Aaron Jones is 4th.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Shout out Jones. Pacheco wouldn't have 6,000.
No, but what about James Conner?
Wow, Jeff is on a roll. James Conner is 10th on the list. And we're missing one more. This guy we'll be seeing twice this year.
Okay, so it's a division guy. Houston, it's not Montgomery? He has not that many. Really?
David Montgomery, he is 9th on the list.
Okay.
6,100.
That's all of them?
Yep, that's all of
10?
them.
All right, well, there you go. There's a little brain exercise to get you through your Friday. It's a GFL Friday. That's Stream for Life. That's what we call here a catch-up segment in the business. Back with more next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Believe in the unbelievable.
Unbelievable!
1010XL.
I can't believe it! I can't believe it!
Where hearing is believing.
Unbelievable!
Frank Francie here. The deals at Nimnik Buick GMC have never been better. This month, save up to $16,000 off a new GMC Sierra truck, the kind I drive, and I love it. Or save more than $6,000 on a new Buick SUV. Plus, 0% financing for 60 months is now available. With the largest selection of new Buicks and GMCs in the region, why would you go anywhere else? Shop online at NimnikBuickGMC.com or head to the showroom off Phillips Highway. Great prices, great interest rates. Who takes care of you? Really takes care of you? Nobody but Nimnik GMC. We are professional grade.
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione, Campione Law.
Get geared up for your golf weekend with Dan, Jeff, and PGA pros on Brunch with the Tour.
Expect anything different?
Tuesday morning at 8:30. Teed up by North Florida Medical Centers and Clearwater Irrigation on 1010XL.
When it comes to orthopedic care, experience matters, and teamwork matters even more. At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, our fellowship-trained specialists work together to treat a full range of conditions, from knees and shoulders to spine, sports injuries, and joint replacement. You'll be guided by the right specialist for your needs, with coordinated care and personalized treatment plans designed for better outcomes. Smarter care, faster access, trusted expertise. Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville.
It feels like every home services company in Jacksonville has been bought out by some big out-of-town firm, but not Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. We're still locally owned, still right here in Northeast Florida. That means no call centers and no corporate runaround when you call Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. Just experienced pros who live here, work here, and stand behind every job. From simple leaks to full pipe relining, you're getting real solutions from a team that actually cares about the community we all live and work in. Make the superior choice when you need a plumber. Request an estimate at superiorplumbingjacks.com.
Lauren Brooks here. Game days are back in Duval, and Closets by Design is ready to make your home a championship space. That's right, Closets by Design does way more than custom closets. They can transform your man cave to wow your friends when they come over to watch the Teal and Black. Schedule a free in-home consultation or schedule a tour of their amazing showroom on Phillips Highway by calling 904-878-9393. Plus, get 40% off, an extra 15% off, and free installation. ClosetByDesign.com.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
Hey, gang, the investment landscape always changing. New rules, new regs, new opportunities. But at ITP Partners, one thing stays constant, our commitment to your financial future. ITP Partners will help consolidate your accounts, roll over an old 401k, help you maximize your pension programs. Yeah, they're going to make your financial journey simpler and smarter. And our ITP Partners, Reagan Wright, Dan Abel, Janice Cobb, Reed Wingate, Chris Bryan, and Jeff Hartman, their personalized investment strategy is built on trust, transparency, and experience. It's summer now. Get that money in motion. That stock market is booming. ITP Partners helps you pursue your financial goals so you can focus on what matters most. They're ITP Partners. Stable, strategic, secure, constantly working to be your financial partners for life. Registered representatives offering securities offered through Cetera Wealth Services, LLC, member FINRA SIPC, and advisory services offered through Blue Horizon Equity, Inc.
Tired of changing out bad sod year after year? Get it done right with Roundtree Sod. Big or small, they have it, and always supplied farm fresh. For a lush, legendary green lawn, call 7414-SOD for a free estimate. 7414-SOD.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. This is your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
New Orleans, Louisiana, it's where careers are either going to flourish or die. And it's really, you make a lot out of preseason games. But listen, when the starters aren't playing, it's a great opportunity for young guys. And if you have a game, you never know what can happen. So that's where it's got to start. And it's got to start tomorrow for a lot of these Jacksonville Jaguars guys who are second, third, and fourth on the depth chart. And if you're fourth, you better start making a move, because if you don't start making a move now, they're going to write you off, and reps get fewer and fewer. It gets tougher and tougher. So make your move. You better make it. Under the lights, Saturday, 4 o'clock. And that's your Duval Minutes, brought to you by our friends at Lift Power. Lift Power, always on the look for experienced lift truck and dock and door technicians in Jacksonville, Florida. Benefits are out of this world. 401k, company vehicle, paid training, sign-on bonus. Lift Power, year in and year out, voted one of the best places to work. So many reasons. Rapidly growing, proudly serving Jacksonville for more than 50 years. Family-owned and operated. Do you want to be part of the family? Here's your opportunity. All you got to do is go to liftpower.com. That's liftpower.com.
All right, we are back on a GFL Friday. That's Green for Life. You trust them for all your commercial roll-off needs. Shout out StubHub. No, not for the incredible amount of fees that I'm paying for my 5 tickets and parking that makes me think that StubHub is like Latin for money laundering. But no, for a post that they've got going viral this morning. Yeah. Score one for creativity. StubHub has posted on their X page. Effective immediately, we will no longer offer tickets in groups of 5. Out of respect for Jaden Daniels, we're only doing 4 or 6. Thank you for your understanding.
I stole.
I wonder if Mama will sue them now.
That was a major miscalculation on the Daniels quote camp and the Daniels quote team. I hate that crap too. Jaden's released a statement. My team will continue.
What team?
You know what? Don't just, take accountability, dude. I mean. And again, get Mama out of there. I don't know if it's her, by the way. I have no idea. And good for the corner. Good for the young corner at LSU. No, man, I'm wearing 5.
Yeah, Jaden was good here and all. I just,
I'm gonna wear 5.
Right, and he should. And
they
the
told
guy
me I could have
after
5. I've worn it my whole life. I want 5. I'm wearing 5.
Yeah. That's fair. You don't. If you said, we said it yesterday.
I might do it like pro ball. Hey, listen, if he wants it, he can call me. It'll cost him.
Yeah, I won't wear it this year.
I won't wear it if
for
he pays
$100,000. I won't wear it this year. Yeah, that's fair.
It's how we do things here in college now, right?
It just, again, you knew it wouldn't land well. You're not the guy to be making this stand.
Dude, you won the Cheez-It Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, relax.
Yeah, you're not the guy to make this stand.
It's one thing if you took him to a natty.
You're not the guy to make this stand.
Yeah.
You're not him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with it. But also, same thing, though, it's like, if they're going to sell the jersey in the bookstore with his name on it.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, that's a story as old as time.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm sure
go back to Chris Webber.
They still selling Tebow jerseys.
That's what,
Yeah, well, first and foremost, I don't believe ever were they allowed, they would sell numbers, but they never sold players' names on the back of jerseys in college because they did give them, that was like the point. And now, through the I think this goes with what they're paying them.
Yeah, I don't care.
They
I'm
now
doing
get
it. Darn
paid,
right,
and this is part of it. And by the way, that only affects the top guys, and those top guys usually make plenty of money.
Right.
Like at their next stop or through their own. So, I mean, you're just not that guy to make this stand. And in fact, you guys get so rich in college, there is no guy to make this stand. Do your sniping and go to the pros and forget you ever played there. You stay usually where you are for a year or 2. And that's what Jaden Daniels did. It's not like the guy was born and raised in Metairie. It was a folk hero.
That's what I mean.
Bobby Boucher.
It definitely feels like it's his mom. They say whenever he left Arizona State, his teammates, like, there's like videos and stuff of his teammates like celebrating.
Yeah.
It's amazing that it was just, I didn't know all of this part. It's amazing that he's successful.
Watch the Netflix series.
Well, that's not
see.
Look, I don't want to. I'm not going to.
It was not.
But we even knew it before.
I mean, we sat. You heard me this. I've been talking about it for a while.
Well before the Netflix.
Yeah. I don't like it. Back when Danny Hicken was Danny, going to high school, Miami Sunset Senior High School. Shout out Knights. What time is it? Nighttime.
Creekside.
I took a class. This tells you how long ago it was. It was called typing. Used to take typing class.
Sure. I had a typing class.
You had a typing class?
I think we've all had a typing class somewhere along the way.
Had a little shield over it. You couldn't hit backspace.
Actually had typewriters, though, not computer boards.
We had typewriters.
We had typewriters.
Sure.
In typing, we had typewriters. You get test how many words you get a minute.
Yeah. And you better be good, by the way, because imagine you're typing and then you got to use the white out. It's sloppy looking. It's just a major pain.
Yeah.
So my teacher in that class was a guy by the name of Stan Yanowitz. Stan Yan, we called him. Stan Yan the man. And Stan Yan was an athlete. So and once he realized I knew sports, we started talking sports all the time. Good dude. And he was a UM guy. Used to praise this cat, man. Used to praise this dude, Skip Burtman. Oh,
baseball
he was the
coach.
Guy. Long time.
Mm-hmm.
Skip Burtman left Miami, went to LSU as a head coach, and won natties in 91, 93, 96, 97, 2000. Legendary.
Yeah.
Anyway, Skip Burtman passed away.
Oh.
The age of 88.
Okay.
Skip Burtman went to Miami in 58 through 60. Went to Beach High School before that. Was at Miami, though, he was never the head coach. He was the associate head coach, recruiting quarter, pitching coach.
Was that Ron Fraser who was the
Yes.
the coach of Miami baseball back in the day?
And then he went to LSU
Won multiples.
And won 5 College World Series, 7 SECs, 2-time Coach of the Year. Unbelievable. So anyway, 88 years old, died peacefully died peacefully at a Baton Rouge hospital with his family by his side, and legendary man. So anyway.
We were talking about promotions yesterday, and this isn't something that I would normally do, but I kind of get a feeling that both my dad and maybe even my son might get a little bit of a kick out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But the Braves, quote, promotion this weekend is it's Legends Alumni Weekend. So, like, through the Battery, they're doing, like, a little parade, with the Dale Murphys and, whoever's of the world. So, but now the downside is there'll be no Ozzie Albies bobblehead for the little guy, which would probably be ripped off by the time we got to the first Buc-ee's on the way home. So, who are we kidding? 8 o'clock hour is coming up next. It's a GFL Friday on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
I heard a story about you. I was wondering if it's true. Everything you've heard about me is true.
He's not afraid to tell the truth. Rick Ballou as the Truth Teller. Evenings on 1010XL.
I'd give anything to be friends with him.
Beards Diamonds is where Jacksonville shops for engagement rings and fine diamond jewelry. And now luxury pre-owned Rolex watches as well. Hickett here. Beards Diamonds in the St. John's Town Center stands out in a big way. They're local. The owners are part of our community. Say hi to Lupo's when you go in there. They've been there a long time, for more than 4 decades. And money spent at Beards stays right here. It doesn't go to Wall Street. Here's the best part. You don't compromise on anything. Beards is the best. Best selection of diamonds. Beards doesn't jack up prices. Beards doesn't have commission salespeople. Beards has all the top names in bridal jewelry like Tacori and Viraggio and dozens more. Beards guarantees to give you a better price, a better value, period. A lot of those chain jewelry stores, they're owned by the same mega conglomerate. Different names, but same owner, not Beards. They are our locally owned alternative, beholden to us, the people of Jacksonville, not Wall Street. For diamonds, bands, rings, and yes, even luxury pre-owned Rolexes, you know what I say, shop local. Shop Beards.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Tommy Mack here for Duval Glass and Mirror. You don't have to remodel your entire home to make a big impression. Sometimes all it takes is a beautiful frameless shower, a custom-cut mirror, or just replacing that fogged, cracked, or outdated glass that's been bothering you for years. Jacksonville homeowners trust Duval Glass and Mirror for expert craftsmanship, honest service, and flawless results. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote today. There's only one name for glass and mirror. It's Duval.
Take a walk on the wild side and step into the great outdoors.
Look at this beast.
Captain Kevin and Captain Kirk join Jeff Lageman every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on the Nimnit Outdoors Show.
You got it.
On 1010XL, the flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Summertime's here, and that means it's grilling season. Now, before you overpay at the big box stores, make a stop at Houston's Meat Company on Main Street in Jacksonville. For more than 50 years, Houston's has been Jacksonville's local butcher shop, serving up quality meats, incredible prices, and the kind of service you just can't find at the grocery chain. Steaks, burgers, chicken, ribs, whatever's on the grill this weekend, Houston's has you covered. Shop local, grill better. Follow Houston's Meats on social for updated weekly specials.
A no-risk, all-rewards path to real weight loss? Awaken 180 is so confident in your success, if you're not happy with your results in the first week, get 100% of your money back. No risk, every reward. Awaken180weightloss.com.
The kids are back in school. Now it's time to take care of you. At the First Coast YMCA, we're here to help build healthy habits that fit real life. Whether you're working towards better health, managing stress, or simply looking for a place to belong, the Y is here for you. We'll encourage support and celebrate all your progress, because when adults are healthier, stronger, and more connected, families thrive too. Getting started is easier than ever. Now with your rate, Learn more at fcymca.org.
Chicken here, you know it's back to school time, baby, with Zero Res. And right now, book 2 rooms of carpet cleaning for $149 and get 2 rooms free. Yeah, book online at ZeroResJacksonville.com and take advantage of the savings. Tell them 1010XL sent you.
When my dad tore his meniscus skiing, he was told that surgery was the only fix. But surgery meant giving up his hobbies, so we went to Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. They specialize in non-invasive treatments that get you back to fighting shape. My dad got a platelet-rich plasma, or PRP, injection. It took a fraction of the time to heal, and now he's back to doing what he loves.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by 5-Star Bath Solutions. Jags GM James Gladstone is real about the players trying to make the team.
Hey, they're not only trying out for you, but they're trying out for a lot of other eyes.
3 Duval standouts made the All-USA preseason Southeast squad. Mandarin's Bryson Wright and Bowles Astor Giotto on the first team, with Bowles back. Xander Edwards landing second-team honors. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 8:02 and it's 78 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because there's more with the drill coming up next, right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the quarterback whisperer, Denny Thompson. Driven by George Moore Chevrolet.
And Encore Research Group.
1, 2, 3.
Manilow! Come on, Denny! You know I can't smile without you. I can't smile without you.
I don't have headphones on right now, so I'm just getting mute.
You hear how good it is, huh?
Yeah,
how good my voice
I
is?
get to hear the true talent that is.
I can't believe I didn't go. I'm kind of sad. I feel sad. I had guys texting me all last night. Where are you? Manilow.
They say he's the absolute worst to deal with. Somebody said.
Well, he's a diva.
He a diva?
He's a diva, bro.
He's
like one of those. He's like one of those. I just want the green and the blue M&Ms.
Oh man!
I don't know if someone told me this or if it was on the text line, but I saw somewhere somebody that works like at arena staff and has for years say he's by a million miles the worst that they've dealt with.
Don't you disparage Barry?
Oh, come on, man. You can give up on him.
That man is a genius. Musical angel. And
he's something. Yeah,
and
something else.
Yeah, we haven't heard yet. I haven't heard many reports though. I'd like to hear from the Googans if they went to Barry, if they liked him. We got Denny Thompson.
Probably
somebody went because that's what reminded me.
Right. Yeah. Cowering in shame right now is probably they don't want to tell anyone.
Ain't no shame. It's a beautiful thing. Good morning, Denny.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm great.
How was Canton, Ohio?
It was good. I mean, obviously the game was fantastic.
Oh yeah, it was actually good. Normally those games are the worst.
Yeah.
They're like 13-10.
Oh, it was very exciting.
Yeah, it was fun.
And actually really well played.
Yeah.
For a Hall of Fame game.
Yeah.
Haynes King's fun to watch.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah.
Both those guys, hurt and couldn't play in week 2. You get that momentum. You want to see him. What's Carson's deal? What's he dealing with?
I mean, he's just a little banged up. It's not anything.
I feel like I just asked some
I can't, dude.
assistant VP for the Bears or something.
There's medical laws that I have to.
Well, I would thought it was. I'm not asking you for something that's unpublic. I assume there's an injury report. Hick, I don't know. I thought it was a hamstring for Pete's sake. I don't know what's going on.
He'll be okay.
I didn't mean it
he'll
from
be
that.
fine.
I didn't mean it from that angle.
No, I know.
But he played extremely well, and I was saying this. I said this last week, and I definitely want to get your opinion on the air. But he almost could become a poster child for a different way to do it. And we were talking to somebody else recently. Oh, Trevor. We asked Trevor this the other day.
We're talking to somebody. Who was it?
Yeah, it was Trevor. And he said, "Well, if you're a first round pick, you you go to the league, which I get. To a point, some will argue still Anthony, so.
Well, and he also, and Trevor, I'm sure he's aware, but I don't think these guys even
Trevor don't
know
understand the kind of cash that's flying in college.
Yeah.
Right.
And my point is this, if you get in, and you're going to get 5 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the new
That's
5
for
years?
5, yep.
Okay. So if you're going to get 5 years, and even if you wallow for a couple and you transfer a couple times, man, 5, 8, 10, all of a sudden, you're leaving college with the serious coin. Yeah. And when you get to the league, because you only really get one shot, man, and it's got to, now there's stories, Sam, I get it. But generally speaking, you get that one shot, and if you get out there and you're not a first-round pick, you got to be ready. And that maturity, that sense of calmness that I thought Carson had, that I've played 68 games or whatever it is, I think it helps. I think it helps. I do.
And I think also just being older and being able to emotionally process things a little bit better when you get to that
they're
league.
Boys. They grow up.
Yes, yes, there's a big difference. I mean, Anthony went in at 20 years old.
Yes.
Carson's going in at 24.
Yes.
It's a whole different thing. So, yeah, no, I agree. I mean, that's definitely something that NIL has
to a point. You agree.
Because you to a point.
Yeah.
I also well, I got so many comments on this. So let me organize these. I think that as long as you're not a top 10 guy, I wouldn't even say first round.
Okay.
Because once you get past that top 10, the pay decreases significantly, and you could make the argument that I would rather go 33 than 23.
Okay.
Because now they don't have that option year on 5. Right?
Okay.
So you get in the back half of that first round.
That's a good point.
It gets a little bit tricky, right? So if you're Dante Moore, and I mean, he may have been a top 5 pick, but I think kind of the thought was just general first round.
Okay.
And Oregon offers you what allegedly they have.
Okay.
And you can go do what you're talking about.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now, the other side of that, though.
Yeah, give me the other side.
Is if you've got that first round guy and you're on a team that's not very good.
Right.
Right. And the next year, because this happens a lot. The next year, like if I stay here, it ain't going to look the same as it did the year before because this guy and this guy and this guy's gone.
Right.
It truly is individualized situations.
Right. That's a good point.
Like John Mateer. I'm fascinated to see how the year goes for him.
What he put in his body, by the way. My God, he's beefed up.
He's that kind of guy. He just lives in the way. But he could have come out last year. And in hindsight, he probably would have been somewhere around where Carson was.
Okay.
The way the quarterback thing worked out.
Right.
So now he goes back to Oklahoma, ton of expectations. He's got a chance to go first round, or he's got a chance to do the Cade Klubnik.
Right.
Right. So, I mean, it's
Matt
not.
Barkley, if you go way back. I mean, this is old as time.
But there is something to be said. The one stat I cannot get off of until somebody proves us wrong, and I don't know, and you might be able to say, well, Hick, what about this guy? And I'll say, oh, okay, dumb me, is the amount of starts in college. Yeah. It's hard to overcome if you only have, quote, I think 15 is kind of the number. Under 15 starts, they generally don't pan out.
Yep. Well,
it's a tough road to hoe.
Not to go Tony Robbins on anybody, but it's just life. You have to fail a lot of times before you can succeed.
For sure.
And if you've only got 15 starts, you haven't failed enough. Really, just if we're being honest, it's not about how good are they. It's like what mistakes have they made that they've learned from.
Right.
Because you can't make those on Sundays.
Can't do it.
And
they'll let you make a couple, and then it starts to turn quick.
What would be your best, most genuine read on what the league feels about Anthony right now and his salvageability, is he, from the Colts on down, really?
Yeah, I don't, honestly, I don't know. I think, because obviously if I talk to somebody, they're going to be very kind towards him.
Sure. Right. And that's what I mean. If you could, like Hick and I talked, like if I were the Colts, there's no way I'd get rid of him. I'd try and hope that ultimately it pays off, because I don't know what you get for him, but I also completely understand going that route as well. It's not going to work here, and get whatever you can.
Let's be real about this. If you look at his film, it's not terrible. People can't get past the tap out. I mean, let's call it what it is.
Right.
His film's not terrible. Their record with him playing is pretty good, actually. He's, because of the type of offense they run and his ability to run, they're going to take more downfield shots, right? Because people are going to be squeezed to the line. So he's not going to have a 75% completion percentage, but his average completion is going to be much, much higher. I say all that to just say, like, what he has on film is not bad. What he has athletically is still elite.
He's got one of the greatest.
It's the injury issue.
Yeah.
And this last injury that I think people are just kind of waiting and going, okay, what is he going to be? Because he's still 22 years old, 23 years old.
Right.
I think if he were starting, I think he would still be one of the 5 youngest starters in the NFL right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah, his third, fourth year in the league, whatever it is. So I don't know. I think the league overall, I don't think there's not a world where Anthony's not going to have a job. I think the league overall still looks very favorable in Anthony, but there's still so many question marks that it's like, because if you bring Anthony in, like, what are you telling the rest of your quarterback room from 2 on down?
Right.
You know, there's going to be some expectations there.
Good point. Good point. He still has one of the, on film, he has one of the greatest throws I've ever seen. I mean, it's just, he was getting under pressure and he just launched it. And
the talent hasn't changed. He's got to put it together.
Experience, injury, and
they were talking about his eye too, like, you know.
Man.
I mean, there's all kinds of
that was that
snake bit.
That was
pretty serious injury, I guess. Huh?
That was a freakish thing last year. It was just like one of those things where I know the kid, I know the family well enough where I just felt so bad for him because like the kid can't catch a break.
Right.
It's like an exercise kind of belt or something, and it snapped and hit him in the eye.
Yeah.
People don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Incredible.
No, it's crazy. Hard game, man.
It's a hard game. I always tell people, I think we talked about this summer, maybe we didn't, but you just get because we oftentimes characterize certain guys like Baker Mayfield is a dog, right? He is a dog.
Yeah.
But man, if you play the quarterback position in the NFL, you are a dog. You get the hell beat out of you, man. Go watch the Netflix series again. I mean, I got this old man Flacco just getting crushed.
It's a sickness, bro.
And he won't quit.
It is such a sickness.
He's just back for more.
I know.
And he's got 4 boys. God bless his wife. I mean, and it's not like they're, 3, 2, and 1 and a baby. They're like growing up. And
I don't know what it says. It's amazing that it's a league where and all of the quarterbacks and how the play has gotten better. They throw so much more in college that you get to it and the Colts are calling Phillip Rivers and Joe Flacco's playing meaningful snaps every year.
You know what it proves, though, is it proves that the most important thing is brain.
Yeah.
And those guys
they just put it in the right spot.
Process,
Can you get us in the right play, get us out of the wrong play, and just can you get us out of the huddle? Like, as simple as that sounds, it's 80% of the battle.
All right.
How about a guy like, I want to give a shout out to one of your guys, Austin Reed.
Oh, let's
go. I think he signed with the Ravens. Yeah. So, I mean, this guy.
What a journey.
That's another good story. And they all got stories.
Yeah.
They all got stories. And this kid, St. Augustine High School, man, give him credit, man. This guy, he just doesn't take no for an answer. Keeps going. He goes and plays in your, I'm the Warhawks of St. Louis. I don't know what team it was.
Dallas Renegade.
Dallas Renegade.
Yeah.
I'm on, look at me, he'll go play for those guys, man. Just gets into a camp.
Where was he? The Bears?
He was.
Bears.
Yeah.
He just keeps fighting,
well,
man.
I've always called him the White Lamar, so.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
All right, I called JP Shadrick, somebody who would be level with me, and Carson is dealing with a minor rib injury. I don't know what all the controversy is. Tell me about.
I don't know. I don't read this stuff. I don't know what's been released and what
he
hasn't.
didn't even know he wasn't playing, for Pete's sake. Call me 10 minutes before you show up. I'll fill you in. I tease. Look. In all seriousness, you know how fans are, social media is, you catch a coach's eye, you can get a whirlwind behind you. But then I turn around last night and I see Brissett looking sharp. I see Gardner not missing. So maybe it also tells me no matter the timeline, it seems to be in a good position.
Yeah.
Does he like you? And do you like the quarterback coaching, the offensive system?
He loves the staff.
Yeah.
Loves the staff. Hackett, I don't know how you guys.
You knew Hackett well.
Yeah. Hackett is just a fun guy to be around, and he's ridiculously smart.
Yeah.
And so I think the
he
two
did a
of
pretty
them.
good job here, really.
Yeah,
he's a good OC.
He is a great OC.
Just shouldn't be a head coach.
He did not do a good job.
Personality-wise, he's so different than most coaches.
Is he?
Yeah, that I think guys just like being around him because it's a breath of fresh air. And LaFleur's a stud. So the situation out there is great. They got a lot of weapons, man. They have a lot of weapons.
That Wilson kid's a better player than people think. He emerged last year as a, high 2 at least.
And then you throw, you keep McBride healthy. He may be the best in the game.
Harrison
right
scored
now.
last night.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's opportunity there for them. I don't know enough about Arizona. I didn't watch a single game last year to know anything about their defense or anything like
terrible.
that.
Their defense was terrible.
Yeah, but offensively, they remind me of the Falcons a couple years ago when you looked up and there's like, they got Pitts and Robinson and you know what I mean? It's
that's
very
fair.
similar thing.
Yeah, and if when he comes back, James Conner's not chopped liver as your veteran backup.
He's their
Jeremiah
third string
Love.
running back.
Yeah.
You got Love.
Yeah.
I think was it Algier that. And then you've got Connor.
Yeah,
I mean,
everybody loves a guy that the Jags saw yesterday. We won't see tomorrow. Tyler Shuck. He seems to be that hot list name at the position.
He's impressive.
What do you know? Yeah, what do you know about
There's
him?
another older.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. He is really impressive. I didn't know anything about him until the draft process, and I just kind of ran into him through the process and got to watch him. Good frame, good athlete, not great athlete, good athlete, and just knows where to go with the ball. Like just plays the game.
Got better late in the year last year.
I mean, he came in and it looked easier than it should, and I think he went through a little bit of a spell and then just got much, much better. Yeah. No, I think the Saints have their answer at that position for at least the next few years, I think.
3 years at Oregon, 3 years at Texas Tech, 1 year at Louisville.
Yeah.
He's 26.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you better be good. You don't have him that long.
And his last year at Louisville, he shined. I mean, 3,195 yards, 63%, 23-6. Very good.
Barring any sort of injury, it's just strictly can be a fan based prediction if it were. Who will be the starting quarterback when Florida goes to Atlanta at the end of October?
Goodness gracious.
They're both playing, man.
All year.
Yeah, I think
Tremel's
I think
really not much of a runner, though, is he? He's not really adding that. They're similar skill sets, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Very similar. The thing about Tremel, I'm not gassing him up. I think Dan will back me up because he's seen him so many times.
Yeah.
He may be the best natural thrower I've ever seen in my life.
He was a high recruit. People might forget.
Yeah,
he went down there and was
he
in
got hurt
Langley's
his senior
shadow.
year, so but he just spins the ball, man. He's a really good football player, very accurate. I think if it's me, I'm looking at it and it's like, how soon can I get him in? Because I think his ceiling is very, very, very high.
Yeah.
Nothing against the other kid. I don't know a whole lot about him. I just, when I see it, I know it, and Tremel is it.
Yeah. I read, because I know Tremel, and he's a winner, and he, was very productive at Mandarin. What I didn't know about Aaron Philo, do you know the little interesting note about Aaron Philo and his high school career?
What?
Broke a dude's.
Oh, Justin Fields?
No, broke a dude's career passing mark in the state of Georgia. That guy was Trevor Lawrence.
Really?
Trevor Lawrence.
No,
Aaron
that's what I'm saying.
Philo,
I
13,000 yards. It's a small, I think, small Christian school or whatever. But yeah.
But see, in my opinion on this is considerably biased because I just don't know much about Philo. If I knew more about him, I'd be honest.
I don't either. I just was kind of looking at it. Yeah, he broke Trevor Lawrence's Georgia State passing record.
I think Florida is going to be. I hope Florida succeeds beyond the fact that I like Florida because I love the structure of what they've built down there with Dave Caldwell, and they're doing things in a unique way, and in my opinion, a right way for the new way of college football. So I want to see that succeed so it's duplicated at other places. And I think it will. I think they've got a chance to have whatever your definition of a good year is. Like 8 wins a good year?
I think 8's a good year.
Yeah.
I do.
I think they can get
nine you're really enthused because now you can expect 10 or 11 next year.
Yeah. Right.
8, 7, 7's okay. You're going to go to a bowl and it'll be accepted and acceptable, but Billy,
damn you, Signetti.
Billy give you because Billy give you 7 and make you feel good.
Billy didn't give you 7.
Yeah, it was 7 and 6. It was. He give you 7, 6 and 7, 7 and 6.
5 and 18 on the road.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
60 of the 68 Power 4 schools. He's 65th.
That's Florida
in Billy's time there. Road record wise.
I feel. You know who I really feel for, and then we have a real good, solid JMU Guggen on the text line. He would text last year when I'd kill JMU for getting the invite, which obviously they shouldn't have. But he loves. My condolences to that poor guy. If you really have passion for JMU football, the Grim Reaper is coming to see you, boys, and he's going to dumb your ass down lower than it could have ever been considered before. It'll take him 2 years, and James Madison will be 5-7. That dimwit.
5-18.
Yeah,
tough to get over that. One of those was a bowl win, by the way, against Tulane.
They got Tulane at Summerall. Oh no. Danny, appreciate you.
Danny,
Yes,
thanks, brother.
Yes, sir.
This is The Drill on 1010XL.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Duval all day. Search 1010XL Jaguars on YouTube.
There's a difference between serving a crowd and cooking for one person. Buffets are about volume, grab it and go. But made to order, that's attention. And in injury law, it shows. Because when you've been hurt in a crash, you shouldn't feel like you're just moving through an assembly line. At Fair and Fair, you're not just another file. We take the time, we walk you through it, and we build your case from scratch. Fair and Fair, still cooking.
Jacksonville.
Let's talk insurance, or as I say, assurance, because that's what you get with my friend Mandy at the Bowers Agency. Mandy and her dream team at the Bowers Agency will personalize your insurance playbook. They will give you max protection. Not your average insurance agent. Mandy and the Bowers Agency have everything you need. Home, life, business, auto. Call Mandy at the Bowers Agency or visit them on Facebook or at bowersagencyjacks.com.
Former Gator Patrick Young pours out orange and blue passion with Hacker on the Gator Bites podcast.
Patrick Young, coming to life.
Tipped off by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Fridays on the video and social channels of 1010XL.
Hey, it's Joe C. for Wingstop. Have you ever heard of a flavor rodeo? Now available at Wingstop. Carolina Gold, a bold blend of tangy mustard barbecue, apple cider vinegar, and savory spices for the right amount of southern sweet and tang. And Jamaican Jerk, a rich barbecue sauce infused with chilies, thyme, cinnamon, garlic, nutmeg, and sweet molasses. Finished with a savory jerk season for an extra layer of flavor. Carolina Gold and Jamaican Jerk. Now that's a flavor rodeo for a limited time only at Wingstop.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal.
Hey, Jason, I'm glad your technician could come look at my air conditioner on Monday. You guys were crazy busy.
Mondays are always crazy. What happened?
Oh, stupid AC started making a funny noise Friday night, so I had to put up with it all weekend before I could call you Monday morning.
Why didn't you call on Saturday or Sunday?
What? And leave a message for who knows when?
We answer the phone all weekend, and we can have a crew dispatched right away.
You can?
We have expert crews on call all weekend long. And if they're on call, they'd actually like to work.
You mean I could have called on Friday and had it fixed on Saturday?
Or called on Sunday and had it fixed on Sunday.
For the same price as always?
Same as Monday to Friday. We have the same world-class service at the same prices 7 days a week.
Really?
If you call on the weekend, your problem gets fixed on the weekend.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Feel a vibration in your steering wheel at highway speeds? That's not something to ignore, and a standard tire balance might not fix it. At G&H Tires and Service, they offer Road Force Balancing, an advanced system that simulates how your tire actually performs on the road to detect hidden issues. It goes beyond traditional balancing to reduce vibration, improve handling, and extend the life of your tires. Newer vehicles, especially with low-profile tires, demand this level of precision. Drive smoother. G&H Tires and Service on Beach Boulevard, where your ride gets dialed in right.
Hey, gang, Hicken here for my friends at Beaches Dermatology, man. Beaches Dermatology, terrific folks. Been taking care of me for years, watching my skin, helping me out. And they want to remind you, man, protect that skin from the sunshine out there, guys. Floppy hats, cover those ears, second most common place for skin cancer. Long sleeve dry fits on those arms if you have to. Sunscreen, whatever it takes, man. If something does show up, don't wait. Go get it checked out. Best thing to do is go online to beachesdermatology.com. Make an appointment. I go to the one off Solana Road, but there are other great locations to serve you. Great doctors, Boudreaux, Metz. Dr. Fader does the Mohs surgery. I appreciate all of them very much. And boy, the skincare products, woohoo! If you haven't had a hydrofacial, go get one. It is a little slice of heaven, and they'll do that at Beaches Dermatology as well. For all your skincare needs, all your skincare products, Beaches Dermatology through beachesdermatology.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Some of these athlete podcasts are good. I think they
give you a side you're not used to seeing.
Yeah, give you a little insight, and that's what you're always looking for. You're looking for a little insight. It's kind of what we do here on the Drill. But anyway, I like, and obviously I'm biased here, but Brunson and Hart, they're good friends too, so they have a good chemistry. And Mikal Bridges was with them, and obviously they're friends as well. And he bought all 17 Knicks teammates Rolexes for Christmas. But then he explained the unwritten rule.
Who did?
Mikal Bridges.
Okay.
Unwritten rule.
Is he the highest paid of those guys?
No. Getting 17 Rolexes is a very tough task. Much love to him. I was walking out the cold. I'm walking out to the cold tub, and he says, "Stay in here." Next thing you know, they come in rolling on a dolly. I was hyped. I didn't expect watches. Quote: "There's a threshold. When you make $20 million and up, that's when you have to give everybody a team gift."
Dang.
So Brunson says, "Yeah. So next year I have to do something."
$37.5 million he makes in his new deal.
Yeah.
Is that more than Brunson currently makes? Doesn't Brunson play for 30?
I don't know what Brunson makes. He makes plenty. But anyway, I thought that was interesting because I also heard, and I'm ready for this one for you guys. Did you see who signed with the Clippers?
Did I see who signed?
Little 2-year extension, but his old team's paying most of his money.
So he was with them at the end of the year?
I think he was with the he was with the Clippers this year. But got hurt. Played only 6 games.
Bradley Beal.
And I was thinking about Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal was a great player. He's old.
Had a lot of money.
I don't think he's a great player.
Multiple seasons, scored over 30.
What has he done?
Well, he
scored a lot of buckets.
Played on the worst team in the league as a dominant player.
Then you gotta get your way to a winner. Bradley Beal is walking away right now with, give me career earnings on Bradley Beal, boys.
Ooh,
that's a bunch.
Yeah.
250.
Yeah, I was gonna say about 270.
Yeah, a little higher.
300.
A little higher.
310.
A little higher.
330.
A little higher.
Oh my God. Bradley Beal made about 360.
342.8.
Good for him, man. Holy smokes.
I mean, Bradley Beal got 46.7 with the Suns and then 50 the next year. I mean, he's a good player. He ain't $346 million good.
His first opportunity to win, he went and got hurt. Did he even play at all for the Suns? How many games did he play for the Suns?
Oh, for the Suns?
10 in 2 years? Did he play at all?
Is that what it was?
He didn't play. I don't. You got to
play 53 games in both years.
Yeah,
53 and 53. Average 18.2 and 17.0.
You got Durant, and you got a lot going on there.
He had 2 years over 30, though. But that's when he was with Washington, and they said gun.
No, they went to the playoffs with him.
They said shoot, baby.
They had he and John Wall. They were a playoff team a couple of years. They never got.
He jumped into the league. He was with Washington for a long time. He jumped in at 19. Remember, he only did 1 year at Florida, but $350 million, bro. Bradley Beal. Career playoff wins for Bradley Beal, please.
Oh, 0.
He's probably got a win, doesn't he?
Wins.
Yeah, wins.
I don't think he got out of the first round. So, yeah, he probably got, I don't know, 5 wins.
Didn't the Wizards with him and Wall at least win a round 1 year? Are y'all sure?
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't remember the Wizards getting out of the first round.
He's got a lot of playoff starts with Washington. Yeah, here in
22 career playoff
2014, they went to the daggum conference finals, it looks like.
What?
No way Washington was in the Western Conference
They played at Chicago. Win a 6-game. No, I'm sorry. They lost in 7 in the
conference finals
in the semis. I'm just saying that.
Or I was in a coma that year.
Well, you were in a coma because you would have told me he never won a playoff game.
No, I didn't say that.
I'm just saying you actually
22 career playoff wins for $350 million doesn't jibe. I'm sorry.
Well, he's got a lot of company when it comes to that in athletics. All I'm saying is he wasn't terrible. When this conversation started, I don't think that we were thinking of it as a 30-point score and having playoff appearances.
I'm just amazed at.
Yeah. Well, that's what they do. That's what they
amount of money
pay.
that they. Yeah. 22-27, 49 playoff games.
Yeah, they went to the. In fact, and they went to the playoffs once he joined Washington. They went in 14. They went in 15. They went in 17. They went in 18.
No, they went. They lost.
No, they won series.
In 18, they had 2 wins. That means they lost.
That's correct.
In 21, they had 1 win. That means they lost.
You're picking. Yeah, and you're leaving
14, 15, and 17. So 3 years of his career, he won 6, 6, and 7.
Well,
whoop-de-freaking-do.
That's most teams, Hick. That's most
it's about
NBA
winning
teams.
championships. It's about at least getting better each year. It's about getting to the second round, then maybe getting to the conference finals. Bradley Beal is just a guy. I mean, I'm sorry. It's terrible. I mean, $350 million.
Yeah. Well, it's a rough shade of an argument because he's gotten hurt down the end of his career and hadn't done anything in years. So it's gotten.
It's kind of crazy. Let's see here. 0-4 against the. Well, he was with the Suns. I don't even know if he was playing, but 0-4 against the Timberwolves, 1-4 against the Sixers in 21. 8 seed, 4 seed, 5 seed, 5 seed. The best they ever did was a 4 seed. They beat your Hawks 4-2. Maybe that's why you remember it so well.
I remember because they were like the current, what team that goes to the playoffs and wins maybe a series.
In 1 year, I'll give them this.
They're like the current Hawks.
I'll give them credit for. The Hawks are much better. I'll give them credit for this.
They didn't win a round.
Yeah. Hawks went to Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, they didn't. I'm saying they didn't win a round with a guy who's now in Washington who would be Bradley Beal, Trae Young. Real good analogy.
We might say that about Trae Young in a couple years.
That's what I'm saying.
How much did he make? Oh, my God.
Yeah, more than him, more than Bradley Beal.
Trae Young popped. Trae Young at least had a moment. Trae Young in the Garden was like, at least.
Like the villain.
I mean, Trae Young could ice Trae. Trae Young, he had a couple things, Bradley Beal, nondescript dude, man.
Yeah, well, that's his personality. That's not his game. He's a really good player.
Is he better than Trae Young?
Different.
Who would you rather have?
I don't know. In their prime?
In their prime.
Yeah, it'd be close.
Yeah, I'd probably say Bill only because he's bigger.
Man, he used to defend the hell out of Trae Young. Look at his stats. Look at the assists. Look at the points.
And now he's deeper into his career. How many All-Star games? Bradley Beal went to 3 All-Star games. Has Trae Young been to 3? I mean, he's in his prime.
How many All-Star games has Trae Young been to?
Couple, probably.
Yeah, he was a starter when he
got snubbed though when he should have gone a year or two. He hasn't gone, but. I mean, it's not like he's like some all-world, all-NBA player.
Mm-hmm. 4 times, Trae Young.
Yeah. Bradley Beal's at 3, and he won't be 4.
He won't be 4. Anyway, we'll take a break, come back, talk to Patrick Young. Want to do that?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that next right here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care. Official dental partner of the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Jacksonville's been wonderful to Beards and my family.
Meet John and Ben Lupo, first and second generation owners at Beards Diamonds.
We're always looking to make the shopping experience better for the consumer and grow with Jacksonville.
We're here to do whatever we can to make people happy. We want them to feel comfortable with their purchase.
Beards Diamonds, not another corporate chain jewelry store. A Jacksonville original with non-commissioned experts to guide you, educate you, and help you celebrate those milestones.
We get to be with people in the most important decisions in their life. So it's a wonderful feeling at the end of the day.
So if you're getting engaged, celebrating a special anniversary, or looking for that perfect gift, relax and enjoy the experience at Beards, knowing you are guaranteed the best price, the best value, the best warranties, and the best experience in the jewelry industry.
There's no competition that we can't compete with or beat.
Beards Diamonds, happy to be here for 45 years and counting. In the St. John's Town Center and online at beardsdiamonds.com.
I'm Frank Frangie, and I can tell you as Walk-Off Charities has grown, we now manage a large athletic facility with numerous fields, including the Bregan Baseball Complex. To get around, we needed a good, reliable golf cart. I went straight to Dynamic Drives and Design in Jack's Peak. I met with Travis, told him exactly what our needs were. Would you believe before you knew it, the perfect cart was delivered to us at an incredible price? If you need a golf cart, Travis and his team are the go-to. Learn more about them at dynamicdrivesdesign.com.
Mike Dempsey. If you're thinking about a bathroom upgrade, maybe turning that old tub into a safer walk-in shower, check out 5 Star Bath Solutions. I shopped around, talked to several companies, and I chose 5 Star because their customer service was simply incredible. Responsive, honest, upfront about the entire project, and their pricing was even better than expected. When you're ready for a fresh look, better comfort, and a bathroom space you'll love using every day, schedule your free consultation at 5starbathsolutions.com and get the 5-star experience.
Flame Broiler has a new limited-time favorite, Korean short ribs. They marinate tender, boneless short ribs in the Lee family authentic Korean kalbi recipe. Charbroil them for smoky flavor. Then top them with tangy, sweet cucumber kimchi. Enjoy them in a bowl or on a plate. Order today in store or on the Flame Broiler app before they're gone. Flame Broiler, Korean short ribs. Limited time only. Order now on the Flame Broiler app or stop in today. But don't wait. Korean short ribs are only here for a limited time.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Have you got concrete or asphalt rubble piling up? Arcosa Crushed Concrete will pay you for it and recycle it. They're just minutes from Everbank Stadium on Talleyrand. Call Arcosa Crushed Concrete and get paid for what you don't need. ArcosaCrushedConcrete.com.
Keep your ride shining all summer at Gate Express Car Wash. Buy one premium graphene wash and score a second for only $10. Don't wait. The sizzling summer sale ends August 21st. Visit Gate Express Car Wash today.
25 weeks comes down to this. You ready? 3 wide under the lights. 0 margin for error. Everything on the line. Flirting with 200 miles per hour in the place where this journey began. Race 26, the final hunt for a spot in the chase. The Coke Zero Sugar 400 weekend at Daytona, August 28th through 29th. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
Got a leaky faucet, a running toilet, a drain that's slowing down? If you've been meaning to call a plumber, now's the perfect time to call Duck Duck Rooter. Schedule any plumbing service during August, and while our technician is already at your home, we'll include a free water heater inspection. It's just one more way we deliver the Duck Duck standard. Honest recommendations, fair, upfront pricing, and no surprises. If you're calling a plumber anyway, why not get a little bit more while we're there? When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now, time out with Patrick Young, taken by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Well done, number 4.
Covered by Kuhn Flowers on 1010XL.
All right, let's bring in our buddy BPY before Hick sneaks back in from his break here, because I don't want to continue a spat, and I don't want to win an argument, but I'm curious on Patrick's opinion. So bring him in on the hotline. Patrick, good morning. You're going to play a season. Would you be better off? Would you rather have Trey Young or Bradley Beal riding shotgun? Each in their prime.
I knew you were going to ask me.
Yeah. That's probably pretty close, isn't it? They have a different skill set.
I do agree on the size. Just injuries have killed Brad.
I'm saying you have one of those.
The Wizards have sucked forever. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm leaning with my teammate, bro. I get it. That's my boy.
Is it because of that, though?
Of them 350 M's, I've seen, $5 would be nice.
Maybe we'll cut a clip here.
With that. Yeah, right. Dang, how amazing, man! He was out practically all last year. 2 years, $12 million contract. Come on, man.
Well, and I will say we were talking about he's old. He's old. He is 33, so it's not like he can still play if he can be healthy. The problem is when you have a guy who's injury prone and it usually doesn't get more healthy as they get older. So like a 33 who's had a lot of injuries feels a lot older than a 33-year-old who hasn't. Is that fair?
I think that's just another thing that just points to the greatness of LeBron James, man.
That's fair.
Seriously. He's only had, maybe one season in his career where he missed more than 50% of the games.
Yeah.
He's been healthy his majority of his career. King, put some respect on that name.
He got a lot of respect on that name now. We don't have to we don't have to reverse it that far.
I found a very interesting. Go ahead.
Nah, no big deal. I was going to change subjects.
All right, good. I found a very interesting stat about Gator basketball.
Okay.
The active leader in games played is Tommy Houck.
Really?
86.
Wow.
So
can you, 86 already, huh?
Can you two Gator basketball experts tell me who's played in the most Gator basketball games? Top five guys.
Well, it's got to be guys that get deep. I mean, you immediately kind of go
Walter Hodge.
Who's number?
Yeah,
who's
Walter
number?
Hodge.
Who's Walter Hodge is number 2. Who's number 1?
That's me.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I wanted him to say it.
Yeah,
we've introduced him before. I wasn't going to bail him out. I was going to make the man say it.
Say it.
Yeah, that was me.
120 games.
Wow,
Nobody's played more Gator basketball games in Gator basketball history than Patrick Young. And I remember
3 8
Walter
and a
Hodge
4?
had that record because Walter Hodge was the little guy from down in Daytona.
Space Coast down that way,
not Embry-Riddle. What was the high school he went to? Anyway.
Mainland?
No.
No. It was one of those like science and something or other.
Yeah. And Walter Hodge was, was fortunate to be on all those teams. He was a good player,
contributor for sure.
Contributor. And so, who's 3? Do you know 3, 4, and 5, Patrick, or no?
Well, someone sent me the list, so it's not fair. No.
Okay.
Horford?
I'll ask Jeff then. No, it's not Horford.
So those guys only stayed.
Come on, Jeff. What you got?
They only stayed 3 years. Is that what happened? Like the Horfords of the world? I mean, I think of teams that make deep. How about another one of your guys? How about another Pat Young guys?
Yeah, who's that?
God, which one of them?
He's third.
Third?
No, the guy the Pat Young guy.
Is it you get?
Nope. You gets up there. You get 6th.
Okay. Is it which one of those dudes play? Did Scotty play that much?
Scotty. Yeah. Scotty's 3rd.
Yep, Scotty.
Number 4.
I thought that dude would be a player in the league. That one shocked me.
Number 4 played with Horford and Noah.
Brewer.
Nope. He was the non-starter guy. First off the bench. Chris Richard. 4th.
Yes.
And then Lee for 3 is 5th.
Yeah, so those
1 game ahead of Will you get. Then Kenny Boynton.
Yeah.
And then Jeff's favorite player of all time, Patrick.
Oh my gosh.
Thunder Dan Werner.
Wow. What about Thunder Dan? 10th in games played.
No, 8th.
8th.
Then Big Shot Irv.
Now who did
and then Prather.
And Thunder Dan played for who? Billy?
Hey, was Thunder Dan, was he a highly rated player?
No,
God.
not really.
Is Thunder Dan the Jersey guy?
Yeah.
Lord.
Thunder Dan's not the one that put it in the wrong basket.
No, that's the walk-on kid.
Yeah.
Jake, hey.
Snake. What was his name?
Yeah.
Jacob Kurt.
Kurt. Yeah.
Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake.
It was against FSU, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's put it in the wrong hoop, Patrick. We hope we leave that in upwards basketball,
Patrick,
my man.
what about 120 games?
Break, man.
Is that your guy? Were you on that team, Patrick? Did you watch that ball go through the hoop?
No. That was Billy's last year.
Okay.
That was the year after.
Yeah,
but look, my man Jake the Snake. He earned his way onto that court. Like my freshman year, coach allowed him just to watch every practice.
Okay.
Then he was a manager. Then he became scout team.
Okay.
Then he became I'll give like my senior year, Jake was the kind of guy that made the starting 5 better.
Okay.
Because, we'd have those practices where we're like, all right, whatever, like we're going to get 3, and we need to get 3 stops in a row. And Jake is the one going to grab the offensive rebound, start drill over and stuff like that. So you needed a guy like Jake, and he's been coaching in basketball last few years actually.
Thunder Dan, as a sophomore, averaged 9.1 points a game for the Gators.
Then what happened?
Then he went to 8.9. Then senior year he went to 4.6.
That must have been when the talent arrived. What year was that?
No, he was on the Natty team in 07.
What did he average in that team?
Thunder Dan played 39 games
for the Natty team.
Yeah, and he only averaged 1.8 points in 9 minutes.
That's why. That's what I said. The talent arrived. Yeah, I was going to say he didn't play at all when those guys were actually playing, did he?
No, Thunder Dan.
Walter Hodge went to Florida Air Academy.
That's it, Florida Air Academy.
Florida Air. Yeah, that's where Will went. Where you at?
Oh, he did?
Cool.
So they got, because isn't Walter Puerto
got
Rican?
a pipeline, yes.
Is Walter Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And I think Walter might have retired recently. He's been playing for a minute.
Mm-hmm. You said Will's still playing, though, right?
Will you get still playing? Yep.
Yeah.
He just he was here in Jax a few weeks ago and just headed back out to France, man.
Did you ever
man? I miss my boy, but he, you got to get that guapo. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever miss one game in Florida?
No.
You played in every single game that you were there.
Playing 150, 150. Yep.
Wow.
What do you remember about the Jacob Kurtz
play?
Yeah. Is there anything specific you remember?
It was in Tallahassee.
Let it go.
Yeah, no, hold on. This is great. Patrick must know. Patrick was hoping I didn't know the end game. This is worse than we would have ever configured it in your imagination. Not only did our man Jacob Kurtz tip one in Tallahassee for the Knowles, but it may have been the game-winning shot.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah. My man tipped in the game winner for the other team.
Oh, yeah. It was at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't remember it as the game-winning shot. Like, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, too bad, Jake the Snake.
And you know what sucks is that we had beat Florida State 4 years in a row.
Right.
And then that was the beginning of losing to Florida State 7 years in a row after
That's
that.
what Billy said. Yeah, I'm out of here. My guys are putting it in the wrong hoop. I can't do this anymore.
What was Billy against FSU? Because he lost some games against them incredibly. Yeah, I remember a couple games. What did you do against FSU, Patrick? Do you remember?
Oh, we got the Florida State listeners that need to make sure 4-0. 4-0.
Yeah.
4-0. Attaboy.
Did you hear that?
I heard it.
4-0.
Loud and clear, my friend.
Very good. Very good.
Hey, one last. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to say during those back-to-back years, I think they lost to Florida State.
Yeah.
Maybe both of those years.
I think you might be right. Might be right.
That's been a good basketball series through the years. Even recently, they've kind of gone back and forth. FSU almost beat them last year in Gainesville, as I recall, didn't they? That game went down to the wire. All right, one last thing for Patrick Young before we let him go on and about his business. The Florida schedule is now official and it's complete. And I know we talked about the Gators last week and what we would consider, quote, fulfilling or whatnot, so we can leave that. But I'm just curious about a couple of things. How important is it for a university, or would it be for you for a player to play the teams in your state, right? And Miami and FSU obviously are going to be on there most years, but also to bounce around the state. And I know they're playing this year in Jacksonville. That was this week's news against Grand Canyon University. They're going to be playing, I think, in Orlando and Tampa also. So, kind of putting your footprint out in that way as well.
Yeah, no, I think it's vital. There's Gator fans all around, and obviously similar like Kentucky, where it's going to be impossible to get home tickets this season. So for those fans that are Jacksonville, Orlando, are they doing a sunrise game again?
I think they are. I don't hold me to it, but I think they are. I think they do the sunrise game again, which is South Florida.
Yeah, all those, man. Those are great for fans all around.
Are they great for you guys? Did you enjoy them? Did you enjoy those games or no?
We enjoyed our hotel.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
It's all nothing. I mean, it really. I feel like it made no difference for us because it's not like we. Our experience is just kind of routine. Routine, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And we liked when they had like gifts for us. I remember one of my gifts was a Garmin. How times have changed.
Oh wow.
Golly, yeah. Now that's on every phone. No problem.
They get the best road trip is the Vegas road trip, baby. The boys get to go to Vegas this year.
You guys going?
We should. It's in week before Thanksgiving.
Would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun. Just for the record, Florida will play Miami in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
They'll play Grand Canyon
here
in Jacksonville.
And it's on a Friday, which is good. It's not a Sunday.
Right.
So.
Easier to get out and see it for sure. They will play, obviously Duke in Gainesville. I'm looking, they play Georgia Tech in Orlando.
Right.
And I'm looking for that sunrise game, which I thought they had, but no, looks like sunrise is out. Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, though, this year.
Interesting.
It looks like.
Okay.
December 1st, fellas.
December 1st.
December 1st.
Oh, yeah, the Dukies.
They're going down.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
that's good. That,
That's a good one.
haven't been to Gainesville since the 30s.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. All right.
It's scared.
By the way, that at that time should be numbers 1 and 2 in the country, too.
I would. Hopefully they can make it through that first month and stay there.
That would be my guess. But all right, my man, good talking to you. Have a great weekend.
Get y'all soon.
See you, Patrick.
Bye-bye.
There he goes. He's our buddy Patrick Young. Joins us here on the program. 120 games he played in.
Oof.
More than any Gator in the history of the program. We're back with more next.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Bumping, drafting, and kicking asphalt.
Make contact!
This Saturday at Martinsville.
Put the car against the wall, wide open, all the way around turn 3.
Powered by the Plumbers and Pipefitters Local Union 234. From the station with the most horsepower. 1010 XL.
At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, care starts with listening, one-on-one consultations, clear answers, and a plan built around you. Our orthopedic surgeons, sports medicine physicians, and rehabilitation specialists work together to treat injuries, manage chronic pain, and restore strength and mobility. From your first check-in to your personalized treatment plan, everything is designed to help you move forward with confidence. Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, expert care, improving lives.
Jacksonville homes are selling, but it could take months and a low price, lower than you want to sell. It could. Doesn't have to. Getting top price means aggressive marketing, and Chad and Sandy Newman are the Jacksonville experts who've proven systems that are going to drive demand and sell your home. So if you need to sell now, Chad and Sandy get instant offers. Fast, easy, stress-free. Max price. They're going to aggressively market. And whether you're buying or selling, fast or max, Chad and Sandy have the proven plan guaranteed. How's this for a bottom line? Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they'll buy it. No required costs and repairs. Pick your move date, agree, and move on. Keith in Atlantic Beach. I wanted to move my parents closer. They needed a lot of help getting their home ready for sale. Finding a new one. Medical issues made things even more challenging. I called Chad and Sandy because I heard their stories on the radio. The Chad and Sandy team, compassionate and professional, and got the job done. My folks' home sold the very first weekend for $1.2 million. Call Chad and Sandy today.
Call a timeout for the new Smoke and Honey Melts at Firehouse Subs. Choose flame-seared shaved steak or grilled chicken breast, peppers, caramelized onions, melted provolone, chipotle honey dressing, and mayo. All on a toasted sub roll, only at Firehouse Subs.
Get all the football your senses can handle. Every Friday in Duval is a First Coast Football Friday with Hayes Carline, Ryan O'Halloran, and Rick Ballou. Built by Cash Building Material and the law offices of Jason K.S. Porter.
I used to feel anxious every time I needed a dentist. Long waits, surprise bills, it was exhausting, especially as a busy mom. After searching for a dentist I can trust, I found Harbor Dental Care. They got me in right away, treated me with kindness, and helped me set up a payment plan that fit my family's budget. If you want a dental home you can trust, book your visit at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like a social media manager.
Did you just post our Q4 earnings to your personal social media?
Oh, yeah. Used the trending audio and everything.
That's confidential financial data.
Relax. It only went a little viral.
The SEC just commented with the eyeball watching emoji.
This is the job for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
Who started the traditional first pitch in baseball?
When your homeowner's insurance policy is up for renewal, it's a good idea to shop around to find a better plan. Southern Oak Insurance for over 20 years provides Floridians a clear option. SouthernOak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
The ceremonial first pitch tradition was started by U.S. President William Howard Taft April 14, 1910, at Griffith Stadium in Washington, D.C.
Southern Oak Insurance, our family protecting yours.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. Thank you for trusting us for 55 years of custom welding fabrication and vehicle towing accessories. When you need a trailer hitch for the family car, a gooseneck for the company truck, or even RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We can do a bumper hitch, fifth wheel hitch, anything for safe, reliable towing. Come to Cannons of Jacks, where service is our #1 priority and we treat our customers as we like to be treated. Check us out online, cannonsofjacks.com.
I'm Matt Lennon with AB Signs. Your truck, trailer, or storefront should be your best salesperson. So I create custom signs and graphics that get your business noticed. Local, fast, and built to last. Call AB Signs and make your brand stand out.
E.
Daniel.
I have a question for you.
I'll let your boy.
And again, I look for you for some expertise, knowing that you have some experience in this world.
Okay, here we go.
But as we're just 4 minutes away from the nasty.
Correct.
Oh, boy. Kids are in school.
Kids are in school.
When someone gets baked or they hotbox,
okay.
Generally, they get hungry. Is that correct?
Yeah, they call that the munchies.
The munchies, right?
The munchies.
That's not a made up thing. That's true, right?
I believe so.
Okay. I just watched Eve polish off a dozen wings. I'm going to leave it at that.
That wasn't munchies, though. That was breakfast, bro. That wasn't munchies.
I mean, my man just went through them like I'd never seen.
And it was 8. And it was.
They smell good too, man.
It was 8.
It was like his ribs.
Yeah.
For one, it was 8.
He did it in like a 3-minute.
They
break.
looked good. Yeah, they looked good. They smelled even better though. Yeah.
He wasn't offering.
No, he offered.
Yes, I did.
He offered me a wing. I can't right now. It's like a potato chip. One wouldn't do it. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he brought his wings in. That's the man's wings. He brought them in to eat them.
Because what happened? It was supposed to be dinner, which I didn't have last night.
You didn't have dinner?
No.
Why's that?
Because I went to bed.
Oh, well, what time do you eat dinner? 10?
Well, I went for a run and I was tired.
Okay.
And then I may have. Never mind.
All right, so the Jags go do this little scrimmage thing out there in New Orleans, and if you only subscribe to the New Orleans newspapers or watch New Orleans media, you would be told that they just absolutely got demolished by the Saints. They were dominated by those up-and-coming New Orleans Saints, and while New Orleans certainly had their moments, E.T., if you could pull up Liam Cohen number 2 for me, if you would. While the Saints had their moments, the Jags seemed, at least from the perspective of the teal and black, to admittedly get off to a bit of a slow start, but seemed to figure things out as they went along. They were dominant in the red zone. And so rather than getting too anxious about this report or the other, I'll take the report of Liam Cohen, who seems to, for the most part, shoot pretty straight with us. And he was asked just how he felt, especially about how his offensive looked in New Orleans.
It did. It got better down there. I think the guys, look, you fly in, we're delayed coming in. It's just, a long night. You get in, you get up and go. It's not an excuse. It's the reality. And it was a little slower to go. But hey, that's a game too, right? Like, it's truly the ebbs and flows. That's why this is a great thing for us, is because you get exposure to game-like scenarios, and that's momentum, and that's playing the next play. And that was the biggest thing that I, applauded them for after the practice was, guys, we could have gone to the tank. We came out and stunk early on, but, man, we just continued to play, keep our heads freaking right where we are, be where our feet are, and go play the next play. So I was pleased with that.
So, yeah, I probably the best, clue to take is taken from those guys and what they're seeing. Because we all know.
Well, yes and no. I mean, to a point, he can shape it the way he wants to shape it. Look, everybody watched. If you watched it, you see things differently, and it's hard to watch everything too. So, at these joint practices, but I think one of the things that you touched on earlier was a good point. Was that it was mostly New Orleans media out there. Jacksonville did not have a lot of representation in terms of the media, so you're reading a lot of the New Orleans takes, and
they're excited there.
What's that
they're
receiver's name?
Olave. Olave.
Olave got the better of Travis Hunter a couple. Some things you can't. I mean, the film is there, right?
Yeah.
It is what it is, whatever the reason was.
Again, I only saw one play, so I hear Liam talking about. I thought the defense communicated well. There was one play where it was a total breakdown. Guy was wide open, and he just threw it down the left side. And I was like, oh boy, that wasn't the communication play there. So, but it is. Look, it's a practice. It's early, and so off we go. Continue to build, and tomorrow you get a little more of the puzzle because you'll get to see a lot of the 2s and 3s and 4s, quite frankly, and those guys are going to have to.
We're certainly
perform.
looking at a significant. The bottom third of the roster, at the very least, will be in action tomorrow. Probably a little bit more than that. I mean, if you keep the, when he says the starters, I think that's probably more than 22.
Right.
It's probably a couple of guys at certain spots. I mean, so it'll be mostly young guys, or there are some veterans, and this is also, you reach the point where unless you're a star, it matters. It just does. It matters who brought you in. Was it the previous administration or was it you? So I'm talking to you, Yasir Abdullah. It doesn't exclude you, right? Brenton Strange, Monteric Brown, if they're good players, they're there, but you don't have that built in. You're always going to have that desire as the guy who picked it that they work. That they were what you saw and what you thought. You get a little bit of extra rope. And we've seen that, I think, in our, history covering the Jaguars. Not a year's worth, but a little bit. So it'll certainly look a little different. The bottom of that roster as we go through these years. And as we talked about some already this week, there's also going to be more premier frontline players that are going to price themselves out of current situations. And guys we're watching tonight may be the guys we're counting on it too. It wasn't that long ago that Monteric Brown would be the guy who was playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right? And he starts to show something, then he works his way up, then he makes sure he's got that spot on the roster, and now look where he is. So, But from an excitement level, bro, again, this is on them picking the best teams so that we're all happy in September, October, November, and December. That's what the game is for them to be able to use every resource they can to put together the best team that has the best chance to get the most W's in those 4 months. And that doesn't mean you don't want to look perfect and buttoned up to the coaches or to us. You do. And very few teams do all the time.
Totally change gears before we go to break, but I want to get your guys' opinion on this, and this is this is kind of a little fun thing, but NBA Mount Rushmore, not the top 4 players. Who are the 4 best? Who would you guys put as the 4 best centers in the history of the NBA? Talk amongst yourselves and give me an answer, please. I think that one's pretty clear. But I want to get your guys' opinion.
Well, I don't want to
4 best centers of all time.
Yeah, I don't want to forget anyone, but it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, it's Bill Russell.
So. I would agree.
And then now who do you like, right?
Wilt,
but
Shaq.
I would Wilt and Shaq could be the 2.
There you go.
Yeah,
to me that's it. Slam dunk. Who do you want to throw out?
Well, and again, I'm not saying it because like the old timers. I wouldn't know the
George Mikan.
Yeah, that kind of guy.
Yeah, but George Mikan would not be able to compete against Wilt Chamberlain or
you wouldn't think
Shaq, right? How about point guards?
Magic.
Yep. Magic's the one who comes to mind immediately, and then there's one other that come to my mind immediately. Steph is also there. Yeah, that's fair.
He's a point guard, huh? Never felt like a point guard.
I know. Is he a point guard? I mean, I guess he is.
But technically his Magic.
He'd also be on the shooting guard list if he did that.
Yeah.
Steph would be on either
He
one.
feels like a shooting guard. But Magic, I don't know how. It's hard to think of a guy as a point guard if he ever starts a game as a center. But that's the skill set.
He was definitely
all right. The guy that we got, I dumb this guy down, and I don't know if I would put him on there because you got to win at some point. But Stockton has all the
got to put some respect on that man.
Yeah,
he ain't on this one.
Good, he shouldn't. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
That's
Oscar is another one that
for sure
is on this one.
Yeah,
904. And then the fourth one again.
I'll give you a guy, man, who probably doesn't get his due, and he got blackballed by the cool kids back in the day. Is Isaiah?
Oh,
that guy was a baller, bro.
He was. He's not on the list.
Is Chris Paul on that list?
No, Jerry West is the fourth guy.
Okay.
Jerry West is also. I would have not known
he was. Cabin Creek. I don't know if you call him a point guard.
Was he a point guard?
Well, the shooting guards they have are Michael, Kobe, Dwayne Wade, and Allen Iverson.
See,
Iverson's not a.
I would put him more at point.
I would too.
Because he would break. Yeah, that's who. Yeah. They've got him in the wrong class.
And then the small forwards they have are Bird, Doc, Durant, and Baylor, Elgin Baylor.
Where's Braun? And the 4?
Exactly.
And then Braun.
Yeah.
Power forwards: Duncan, Nowitzki, Garnett, and Malone.
Yeah, this sucks.
bro.
Got no LeBron in the top 25 now, apparently. Yeah, you don't make
top
it
20
at any. You don't make it top 4 at any position. Yeah, Stockton's better.
Where would you put?
You put him in a point guard.
What do you call LeBron?
But you would
like a small forward. Yeah,
I'd put him, but you could put him at point guard.
Yeah, you could put.
I wouldn't put him at point guard though.
I feel like that's. Yeah, I feel like
he brings the ball up a lot.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He does.
He's got to be a one. I don't care which position. Put him on any of them. He's one of the 4, right? All right. It's a GFL Friday. That's Green for Life.
The drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
I want you to promise me something. I want you to play life just like you played that game today. So when that final buzzer of life goes off, you'll have no regrets.
1010XL.
Looking for a real career with great pay and full benefits? Prosser here for Julington Creek Pest Control. As a growing, family-owned company that cares about its employees, they're hiring lawn technicians in the Jacksonville area. No experience required. This is a salaried position with top industry pay. Full benefits, a 401k match, and paid training. Apply today at JulingtonCreekPestControl.com. Julington Creek Pest Control. Our family serving yours since 1984.
Equal opportunity employer.
Hey, Hicken here. You know, I've been using Zero Res for years now. Man, I tried a couple other guys way back when and even tried to do it yourself cleaning. Oh, that didn't go well. The Hicken family, no. I learned real quick it ain't for us. Zero Res, that's the one. You get the zero residue carpet cleaner that leaves your carpets truly clean. No dirt attracting soaps, harsh chemicals. It smells better. It looks better. It feels better. And they're affordable. This month, get 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $129. What do? Call them, 287-5727, 287-5727, or easier, ZeroResJacksonville.com. ZeroResJacksonville.com. Ask for the 1010XL special. Zero Res. You spell it forwards or spell it backwards. To me, Zero Res, it's the right way to clean.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
When it comes to your home or business, experience matters. That's why every apprentice at Local 234, whether training in plumbing, pipe fitting, welding, or HVAC, must pass a rigorous county licensing exam before graduating. It's just one more way Local 234 ensures the next generation of skilled professionals is ready for the job. Before you hire anyone, ask if the work will be performed by a licensed journeyman. Local 234, make the right connection.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
UFC Fight Night is coming in hot, and the best place to catch every hit, every kick, and every takedown is at Twin Peaks. Ice cold 29-degree beer, scratch-made favorites, and wall-to-wall TVs put you right into action. ET here for Twin Peaks. Eat, drink, scenic views.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Hey, soccer fans, Sporting Jacks is giving away a new Honda Accord Saturday, 8:15. Sporting Jacks men take on Indy 11 at 7 on Hodges Field at UNF. Just be there. Someone will win a new car from Honda at the Avenues and Sporting Jacks. Visit sportingjacks.com today.
I'm with Sullivan from Cycles of Jacksonville and Sullivan. You love the beach and you love to ride, so tell everybody what Honda's got cooking right now.
Yes, definitely. Here at Cycles of Jacksonville, we have a full line, Hondas, Vespas, Triumphs, everything you can think of just to ride to the beach. It's going to be the best summer ever when you hop on that ride this year.
So if you head to the showroom first, you're going to see all sorts of examples of what they can enjoy.
Exactly. Come see us at the showroom, Atlantic Boulevard. We're ready to see you there.
You can log on, check out their Facebook page or cyclesofjacksonville.com.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here. But here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit cards, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out of pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Waking 180 Weight Loss. Jag head coach Liam Cohen expressed what he's looking for in the first preseason game.
I just want to see a clean operation.
Jags are dialing up fan first favorites this season. A fresh value menu at Everbank. Fan favorites dropped to $4.99 across the bowl, and Gallagher gloves. Plus, free packaged snacks for club fans. A little extra Duval hospitality for 2026. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 9:11, it's 81 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Aaron Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned, because it's Mr. Nasty Time, and it's coming up next, right here on 1010XL at 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty Time. Oh, Mr. Nasty Time. The Nasty Time.
Oh, yeah!
Serious. La 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 la.
Me.
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. My motto's always been, when it's right, why wait until the middle of a cold, dark night, when everything's a little clearer in the light of day. And we know the night is always gonna be there anyway.
Take it, boys! All right, I got it.
Go get you some, Googans. And the thought of looking at you is getting so excited. Skyrockets in flight. Afternoon delight. We got it.
Thank you. All right, welcome back to the show. The Pivot podcast had Travis Hunter on recently, and they were sort of asking him, kind of football players, obviously, Fred, Channing Crowder, Ryan Clark, and they were, asking him questions about playing both ways. I mean, it's a tough deal in the NFL, and kind of going back and forth with him, and he stood tall again, and was his comment.
I like being able to lock somebody up, catch a pick. I like being able to route somebody up and score a touchdown. So I like doing both. And I cannot sit on the sideline. I don't think nobody noticed that yet. I hate the sideline. I do not want to sit there. I can't sit there and just watch football. I got to be on the field.
I guess if you're good enough to play your way out there, then he will be.
Yeah.
I think that part is fair. I think not just he. I think everybody, whether it's Rodriguez or Tootin or LaQuinn Allen. I think if somebody is making plays and continuing to make an impact, like Parker forced his way into it, right? It contributed in non-receiving ways early, never gave up, forced his way in when his time was ready. Now would be considered integral.
Preseason games last night going on in the National Football League. The Bengals and the Lions, Pittsburgh and Green Bay, Indy and New England. Houston lost, which is always good. I don't care where, when, how. The Chargers got them. Arizona and Vegas, and Tennessee and San Francisco all were last night. So a lot of things were going on. A lot of things were happening. Just some observations. Mendoza looked fairly good, fairly polished. Drew Aller had a nice night for the Steelers. I don't know if he can ever make some noise. I don't know if he's Christian Hackenberg or if he's a guy who can, they used to rave about him at Penn State, but then that never translated.
Well, that
seemingly.
last year, because what happened was they ended up getting like team expectations that weren't reached, and immediately you wonder why the quarterback wasn't making sure that didn't happen. Look, it's a long shot to resurrect a career, you would think, but Anthony Richardson, given the first crack with the Colts last night, 11 of 14, 145 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Did have an interception that wasn't his fault. Carried it 6 for 53 and a score. So, I don't know if it's what the Colts timeline is with him or if, many think that he'll be shipped off one way or the other. We shall see.
ESPN writer gave out some training camp awards early, so
Okay.
I'll go through a couple of these. It's kind of interesting. Most likely to break your heart. The winner is Aaron Donald in the Rams. Do I want to be the guy betting against a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year and probably the best defensive player of my generation? No, but someone has to be the stick in the mud. Training camp inevitably generates towering expectations, and certainly the Rams have those, right? Donald is not yet a Ram, and when he becomes a Ram, it is extremely unlikely he starts out playing 40 snaps per game. He's 35. In the past 5 years, only Cam Hayward and Calais Campbell have played at least 40 snaps per game as a 35-year-old defensive tackle. So, anyway, we'll see. He's not saying he's going to be terrible, but certainly they're not. He's dropping down the expectation. What team has the best vibes? The winner of that? And that, by the way, 32 teams have good vibes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, until week 1 when half of them are going to go, what have we done? We stink. Best vibes, the Baltimore Ravens. Quick summary. Matabwike is back practicing. Remember, he had that neck injury last year. Zay Flowers got a fat extension. Jacoby Lane is having a training camp unlike any rookie that the ESPN Ravens reporter has seen in 27 years of covering the Ravens. Jacoby Lane. Do you remember that kid? Jacoby Lane.
No.
You guys know where he went to school? Jacoby Lane, USC.
No.
Anyway, they're raving about him, pun intended. Tyler Loop can't miss this summer kicking. Jesse Minter, the new coach, has the defense humming. Lamar Jackson, the rest of the Ravens.
All about Lamar, right?
Offensive players are gushing about Declan Doyle, and Calais Campbell is back.
Yeah, they always,
Best vibes. Best vibes.
Okay.
Biggest training camp battle. L.A. Chargers left guard.
Come on now.
Left guard.
You can't go all over the league and come back with the Chargers left guard
Five
battle.
players are competing for the starting left guard in the Chargers offense. The reason why I bring it up, Jake Slaughter, who was a college center, is one of them. Trevor Penning, Branson Taylor, and a couple other guys. That's what he came back with. Most cursed training camp battle. Cleveland Browns quarterback. That's probably true.
Why is it? You know what? I don't know. I would say it's the Falcons because those guys have both been injured. They're like cursed. I mean, the Falcons have had multiple practices where neither Tua nor Penix have been available. But yeah, we get to the quote winner of that battle right here in the opener.
Yeah, most likely to succeed with a new offense. Philadelphia Eagles. They have the guy we talked about the other day. Sean Mannion is the OC there, coached under Matt LaFleur in Green Bay. And we'll see what Jalen Hurts is able to do with that.
Well, they have talent,
Most likely to succeed with a new defense, the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay, well, they certainly brought in some guys. So,
I was watching Bengals Lions last night and was wondering, why is Joe Burrow playing 2 series in the rain and getting sacked? But I'm not Zach Taylor, so I couldn't answer.
The best shape of his life award goes to Braylon Allen, but honorable mention, Jaguar wide receiver Brian Thomas Jr., who deserves a podium placement here for his offseason improvements after a disappointing 2025, and Jaguars wide receiver quarterback hybrid Travis Hunter, who looks like he's been eating Popeye spinach.
Yeah, and I would throw Josh Hines-Allen into that group as well.
Mm-hmm.
Also looked bulked up. All right, let's take one call here from the, and then we're going to open the mailbag when we return.
Oh, wonderful.
But the Ox Gator.
Oh.
Has dialed you up.
Morning,
today.
Gator. Morning,
Good
Guggen.
morning, Guggens. I need to give a shout out to some of the boys from Guggens that are in Nocatee. I was telling Dan this. I don't know who these guys are. I don't know how they know where I live.
Mm-hmm.
But when I get home from the gym in the morning, I'm standing out in the front yard. Usually I'm, picking up leaves or sweeping something off. The boys are driving by on the golf carts to drop the kids off, and there's 3 of these Guggens. They all scream, Ox Gator!
Nice.
Ox
Look at
Gator!
you.
And I enjoy it. I enjoy it, he says. Get after it, boys. I was watching my favorite local news last night.
Thank you.
CBS 47 Fox 30 Action News.
Was I on?
We haven't had, the chief was on.
All right.
We haven't had a hurricane,
All right.
anywhere. We're getting a little late in the year. And
it's mid-August. We got September.
I know it comes September is when the heavy hitters come. That's when the boys line up. But The chief last night, he was talking about a little tropical storm is over in Hawaii. I don't know how Hawaii is going to affect St. Johns County, but he showed it. And I noticed that when he looked at the map showing the tropical storm going towards Hawaii, he kind of lingered. He lingered a little bit.
Did he?
You know, like he was looking at it longingly.
Oh, no.
You know, he gets very excited when the hurricanes come.
You think the chief wants some action here?
You accusing the
I think
chief of wishing for a hurricane?
Yeah, I think so. You know, my favorite is when we've got the chief standing next to Beats there at the desk. The boys are on for about 12 straight hours. You got Corey Sema sitting over there at the little computer. He's got that little flower in his lapel.
Yeah.
Get after it, boys.
I like
Get
the guy.
after it.
No, I like the dude that like gets in the Hummer. They get in the Hummer and they go driving through the flooded
Storm
streets
track.
of St. Augustine.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they go out and they go to St. Augustine, and there's a place that always floods.
Yeah, right
floods
down
with
that main
rain.
drag there. Yeah.
Yeah, they love.
They could
show
use
that.
they could use some stock footage there. In fact.
Yeah, they could. Or they could use just like an afternoon rainstorm and show it. But they'll be out on the west side looking at some limb that's fallen down. But it's coming. But, I mean, we are late in the year. I mean, it's mid-August, and we haven't even had one in the Gulf. We haven't had one anywhere. So
that's good.
The chief doesn't like that. So
I think the chief is fine with that.
We'll see.
It's a GFL Friday.
That's our 1010XL meteorologist, drill meteorologist, Ox Guggen.
All right, we'll come back with a Deer Drill. Open the letter bag next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Bringing the thunder.
An all outlet. They hit him as he lets it go. The ball comes out.
1010XL.
The Jags are going to run it into the end zone.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Touchdown for Jacksonville.
Hey, gang, Hicken here when it comes to trucks, and more trucks. More is the name you need to know. George Moore Chevrolet, our showroom off Atlantic Boulevard. Loaded, toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. I'm talking Silverado after Silverado, ready to work or play just as hard as you do. I can talk about them all I want, but it's better when I drive them. And I got not one, but two George Moore Chevrolet trucks in my family. And we love them. We love them. They've earned every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, dependability, and style, yeah. If it's a truck you want, George Moore Chevrolet is who you need. Stop by the Atlantic Boulevard showroom today and see why truck people keep on coming back for more. At George Moore Chevrolet, together, let's ride.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right. Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy, so you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I meant.
Good thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you. Teamed up with you.
Hey, this is Tony from Tony D's New York Pizza. You believe I've been making pizza here in Jacksonville for over 20 years? Thanks for the support and good times. We appreciate your business, and we're looking forward to another 20 years. Come out and see us at Tony D's New York Pizza, Bay Meadows and 295.
Every day is game day on Jaguars Today. Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony break it down from every angle. Roster moves, matchups, league trends, and the pulse of Duval. Brought to you by Renewal by Anderson, custom windows and doors. 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL.
It all comes down to Daytona. The Coke Zero Sugar 400 returns at the Cup Series regular season finale August 28th through 29th. Who has the most victories in the Coke Zero Sugar 400? Text the driver's last name only to 641-1010. Who has the most victories in the Coke Zero Sugar 400? Text the driver's last name only to 641-1010 for your chance to win a 4-pack of tickets and 4 Fan Zone VIP passes to the Coke Zero Sugar 400, August 29th.
If you've been dealing with backups, strange smells, or soggy spots in the yard, your septic system is trying to tell you something. This month, save $500 on a new septic system installation from Duck Rooter. As the only master septic contractor in Northeast Florida, we'll handle everything, from the required permits and inspections to the complete installation. Stop hoping. Start fresh. When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckrooter.com. Financing is available.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Did you know that Kuhn Flowers showrooms are filled with gift ideas for the ones you love? Hi, flying Jack O'Brien here. Kuhn Flowers has been a staple here in Jacksonville for over 75 years. KuhnFlowers.com.
Before the season even kicks off, everyone's making predictions. Who wins the division? Who makes the playoffs? Who's lifting the Lombardi? On Kalshi, America's #1 prediction market platform, you can trade those predictions in a live market. Take this year's Jaguars. Right now, they are trading at 10 games this season, and that currently trades at 46%. That means a $100 trade would pay you at $209 if they reach those 10 wins. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market, meaning there is no house. And as the probability changes, you can buy into and out of your position. Trade a draft pick, the game, and more on Kalshi. Download the Kalshi app and use code 1010XL to get $10 when you trade $10. KALSHI. Kalshi. Trade on anything. 18 and over only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Kalshi products are not available in all jurisdictions. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see kalshi.com/regulatory.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, we are back here on the drill. It's a GFL Friday. That's Green for Life. Look for those bright green trucks and cans all over Jacksonville, serving you here on the First Coast. Look, there is no doubt the Florida football player who is gaining the most offseason acclaim, and it's deserved, is Jaden Ball. It's just a matter of how high does he play. So I thought it was kind of interesting. Jaden Ball was not a first-team All-SEC pick in the preseason.
Oof.
It was Lacey and Hardy.
Well, they're good running backs, too.
They're very good. I mean, so I was a little bit pleasantly surprised when I saw ESPN list their All-American team.
Mm-hmm.
They had Jaden Ball, first-team All-American. They had Lacey and Ball, the first team, Hardy, the Missouri back, and then Mark Fletcher of Miami was the second-team All-American. And then CBS Sports has put out their, whatever their analytic way of making things, a power ranking.
Mm-hmm.
And, the analytics are pretty much the same. This isn't about, coaches' polls or media projection. Anyway, they've listed their top 25.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia is 5th, by the way. Miami is 7th. But, outside of any of the media or coaches' polls, there you find Florida number 22.
22 skidoo.
No decision on starting quarterback yet, though, is their note.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Speaking of quarterbacks and Gators, Lauren Brooks just sent me this. I didn't see this. Graham Mertz looks like he tore his ACL again last night.
I did see that he got hurt. I meant to mention that.
Yep. So
how would anyone that knows you call you while they know you're on the show? It's always been curious to me.
Oh, can't answer that question. What I can tell you is that the boys are ready to give out some advice, and we got some. We worry about too many things, man. Googans, we worry about too many things. Some things just don't worry about them, man. Who cares?
That's fair, too.
Now, this is brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. Oceanside Cleaners has 3 locations to serve you. There's nobody better. They are the major leagues of cleaning, man.
You're a gentler soul.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you think we're too harsh in the answers?
No.
Somebody told me we were too harsh, Huh? Isn't that what you're coming for?
Tough love.
Okay. All right.
It's tough love. If you're, but anyway, 3 different locations to serve you. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it, and Oceanside Cleaners certainly can. They have hit home runs for me time and time again. Red wine on my jacket, no problem. Outdoor cushions, boom, look brand new. If you wear a lab coat, man, they'll clean those things up for you. Great. They have free pickup and delivery at your home or your business. I mean, they don't just clean, they care. Great people. Great people. Love Michael P. and the family. Here we go. Love this song.
Great song.
How do I get through one life without you? Dear Drill, My son and daughter-in-law think it's okay to have cameras on me and my husband when we watch their children. It's been going on for 6 years, and I'm uncomfortable babysitting while being recorded. I know my son and wife watch the footage because comments have been made about what we have discussed while babysitting. I'm tired of sucking it up and allowing this. This would mean that I probably wouldn't get to see my grandchildren anymore, though. What should I do? Drill?
This is like what you want to answer and then a practical answer.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
It's not like they're posting it on OnlyFans. My question would be, is it designed just for you? Or is it just they have cameras, nanny cameras in their house? That makes a difference.
Sounds like it's nanny cameras to me.
Yeah, if it's nanny cameras and then they watch it, I mean, they're checking up on their kid. Just write it off and who cares?
Yeah, just write it off.
I mean, they're your grandkids. Just pretend like you don't know. Why does it bother you? Is it keeping you from doing something you wish you could do?
Or after the kids go to bed one night,
that's what I'm saying.
MSL with your husband.
I don't.
And let them watch that.
that was do it. Yeah.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
Yeah. Although you never know, there could be some daughter-in-laws that say they're never seeing the kids again. I can't believe they're doing that. Blah blah blah. You got to be careful. This younger generation, they think different. Times change. They got different thoughts, and they get a lot of their intel on social media now.
They think different.
Goodness.
They get a lot of their intel on social media. And
did you comment?
You best not do this. You best not do that.
I agree with Jeff, man. It's like, because even like she said, she may run the risk of not seeing it.
That's right. Yeah,
I'm not.
I could tell you if it were me, I'd be like, whatever.
Dear Drill, my 33-year-old daughter is getting married. Congratulations.
Shout out.
And
are we invited? And this is your invitation.
And the mothers have taken over her wedding plans. They want more than 200 guests, a full Catholic ceremony, fine wines, a full bar, plated dinner, and a live band. My daughter wants to please everyone. She's not a practicing Catholic. She wants a small, intimate wedding with twinkling lights, a DJ, and house wines from the California Vineyard venue. Nothing she suggests is acceptable to the mothers who see the ceremony as a means to impress their friends and business associates. I divorced her mom years ago, but I'm still involved in my daughter's life. How can I advise her to take control of her wedding?
Okay, so it's her own mother. Dad, you got to step up. Dad has got to. If you're writing it's a dad. It took me a while to figure out what was going on. I thought maybe it was the mother complaining about the mother-in-laws.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dad has got it. Dad is and it's her wedding. You only get one, bro. And so she should have the kind of wedding that she wants. And if they want to have a big party, that's the compromise. Have this big party you want the week before, the week after, or the night after if you want. Let her have the wedding that she wants. And Dad, you got to speak up because you've raised a daughter that won't speak up for herself.
I got one even better.
Yeah.
Daughter, speak up.
Yeah.
It's your wedding.
Yeah.
Mom, get out the way.
Well, then encourage her to do that then, because she's not writing the letter.
Come on now.
The person writing the letter is asking, encourage her.
By the way, if Dad's paying, that's where I speak up.
Yeah.
Put my foot down real quick.
Definitely.
Wait, you want me to pay?
And there's also some variables here. What does husband want?
Yeah.
I mean, the Catholic thing should. I mean, if he's Catholic and he wants to have a Catholic family, then she should have a Catholic wedding. Those
are her. One more.
And him.
Dear Drill.
But not Mom.
Our son, our daughter-in-law, and our only grandchild live 1,400 miles away. We're able to see them about 3 times a year. We have a warm, wonderful relationship. When we last visited, I noticed a picture in his room of our grandson, who's a year and a half, with his babysitter. There are no pictures of us with him in the entire house. I would like our grandson to have pictures of us so he will remember us. Should I say anything? Again, remember what I said at the start?
Here's what you do. You ready? First of all, the babysitter's there because he's a little kid and that's his babysitter and he probably likes her and the picture calls, whatever the reason. That was silly. But here's what you do. While you're there, take a couple of good photos you like, go home, put them in a nice frame, and send it to him. Not with any, not for any reason.
There you go.
No ulterior motive. Package you up a nice photo, send it to him, and I bet the next time you go, it'll be up somewhere.
But if it ain't, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, really.
She's going to get more mad.
Yeah.
She's going to get more butthurt.
But it will be. It will be. Send it, and don't, be smart about it.
Doesn't go with the decor.
Right. But the babysitter, come on, man. Who's the 1.5-year-old, him or you?
One thing that could tear families apart, when you get right down to it, cash money.
Straight cash, homie.
Dear Drill, my folks are retired. They live on a limited income, but still support my 31-year-old brother who lives rent-free in the basement.
Oh, man.
They told me how expensive their electric bill is becoming, and I asked why they don't have my brother help with expenses or pay rent. Abby is her name. He makes close to $100,000 a year. They quickly changed the subject. When I tried to circle back, I was told to drop it. How can I help my parents see that what they are doing is hurting them and not helping their adult son?
Okay, first of all, you've got the order reversed. You don't tell parents what to do. It's the other way around. But what you can do is go over there and talk to your brother. It's his brother, right?
Yeah.
It's his brother in the basement.
Yeah.
Go talk to him, say what gives, and then put some consequences on. If okay, you can keep living here, but everybody's going to know what you're doing. I mean, if that's how you have to do it. So and as for the parents and why, if he's making $100,000, first he doesn't live on his own, or second, why he's not paying rent, God only knows, man. You can also tell them just one last time, hey, mom, dad, I don't know what century y'all are in. But here, right now, in the stage of civilization, if somebody's living in your house and using your resources, they make $100,000 a year. You're not a bad guy for charging them rent.
No, at all.
Did
it say if that's little brother or big brother?
Didn't say.
Really, it don't matter.
He's 31. He's probably little.
Man, hey, bro, you go over there and handle that yourself. Like, man, I couldn't imagine little bro staying at my mom's house. I'm definitely nookies, slapping him in the back of the head. And he making $100K a year? Come on, man. Man, go handle that yourself, because clearly parents aren't doing it.
That's Deer Drill. Good job. Brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. We're back with more. How do I?
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. The preseason starts with a trip through the French Quarter. It's teal and black in the Big Easy. Yes! Jaguars, Saints, Saturday at 4 on the flagship station of the Jaguars, 1010 XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Jaguars fans, grab your passport. Open and fund a new Everbank Performance account for your chance to win the Everbank London Getaway Experience. One winner gets round-trip airfare for 2, 4 nights hotel, and 2 tickets to the Jags game in London this October. Start your journey today at everbank.com/London. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C. 18 and older. Entry period from 6/29 to 8/27/26. Get official rules and details at everbank.com/London Rules. Sponsor and administrator, Everbank N.A. Member FDIC.
David Garrard here. Playing in the NFL can put a lot of wear and tear on your body, especially your knees. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist has kept me mobile and ready to tackle every day.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
This is former NFL quarterback David Garrard. If your knees have taken a beating and you're finally ready to do something about it, then let Southeast Orthopedic take a look. Come on, do your knees a favor.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
Come to Monahan Jewelers store-wide 40 to 50% off sale going on now for a very limited time. Everything on display is 40 to 50% off at Monahan Jewelers. We've bought so much brand new jewelry, we need to make room for it. Diamond jewelry, engagement semi-mounts, colored gemstones, even gold chains. Right now, everything on display at Monahan Jewelers is 40 to 50% off. Jewelry's going quick, so come to Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
In Jacksonville, sports are a big deal. We've got the big cats, the jumbo shrimp, and kingfish. We play sports on the ice, the field, the diamond, the court, and the pitch. We swing for the fences, drive the distance, and break for the breakers. We're home to professional sports teams, including football, baseball, basketball, soccer, and hockey. Be a good sport and go to visitjacksonville.com/events or download the app to stay in the game. Go sports. Jacksonville, the flip side of Florida.
Like many football fans in Jacksonville, I love defense. I am attorney Lee Lockett, and I'm here to tell you that defense in the courtroom is important as well. That's because penalties for DUI are much more serious than penalties on the gridiron. If you or someone you know is facing a DUI, call us for a free case analysis now. Know before you blow 858-9818. Put my more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Office is Jacksonville, serving all surrounding counties. Call 858-9818 or go to knowbeforeyoublow.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
Pure gold for me was Edwin Diaz blowing another save last night for the Los Angeles Dodgers. I truly, truly enjoyed that. Made me very, very happy, and he's been terrible this year. And Dave Roberts says they're going to stick with him for the time being. But if he keeps blowing slaves, man, they ain't going to stay with him too. Since he's come back from injury, he has been just awful. So, good.
Yeah, my golden moment are football's flying. And we saw some interesting storylines, especially with some young quarterbacks, whether it was Drew Aller last night in Pittsburgh or Fernando Mendoza making his debut for the Raiders. I was thinking about this in the Raiders. When's the last time that a starting backfield will feature a Heisman winner in the previous year's Heisman runner-up? So purportedly, the Raiders got two of the three or four best players in all of college football the last 2 years. We'll see. We'll see if it works. They need to rebuild that offensive line.
Jacob deGrom left his game in the second inning last night. Had tightness.
So he was pretending that he actually did get traded to the Braves because that's exactly what would happen had he gone and joined Atlanta. We should mention we had a Jordan Spieth sighting yesterday. Turn back the clock at least a little bit. When he finished his round at 5 under par, he was in the lead. Ultimately, he ended in a tie for the lead after round one, but they're already on the course out there in Memphis. Probably a good draw if you can get out early in the morning, buddy. It looked hot there. Those dudes were dripping.
Memphis in August. Is just brutal.
Yeah, and I think I heard they go from Memphis to St. Louis to Atlanta. Oh, it's going to be a pressure cooker in more ways than one the next couple of rounds as they try and determine this year's PGA Tour champ. And Spieth, I think, maybe not have to win, but he needs a pretty high finish to stay alive. He's outside the 30.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just falling on hard times.
Yeah, well, it's the consistency. Like he can't go 5-5-5-5. Like, he just and yesterday. I'll tell you what he does do when he plays well. He drains at least one, 40-plus footer.
Yes.
When
he first started, he was the king of it. His last win is 4 years ago.
That's crazy, isn't it? And
didn't he have another stretch?
Yeah, I think it was a stretch before he won last time. So it's just... It's crazy how it can get away from him. We're talking now, of all the guys that have come along and you try and make Tiger comparisons.
Thought he was the guy.
Scheffler included. Yeah. It was Spieth who was on the most targeted because he was 20 when he was winning stuff.
Yeah, he was so good.
And he won a bunch quick, and then it almost feels like it all fell apart with that when he dumped that ball into the water at 12.
Never been the same.
Because he
was on his way to another Masters jacket.
Yeah.
It would have been his second.
Yeah. And he chunked it into the not only did he hit the first ball in the water, and then he dropped and he just dead chunked one in the water like a 20 handicap.
Fell apart.
And I don't think he's done much anything since. I don't know if I don't want to say that's the dividing line, but I feel like it's it's not just that he hasn't won, Hick. When's the last time at a major on a Sunday he was in it?
Oh, great question.
Right? I don't feel like he's really been in.
All right, he's won 2 tournaments in the 2020s.
Wow. Which is now almost 6 years in.
And he didn't win in 18-19. He won in 21 and 22.
So between 18 and now.
Since July 23rd of 2017 when he won the Open, he's won twice.
And so I wonder,
that's almost 10 years.
Does it say what he finished in the 2018 Masters? Is that the one?
No, I've just got the dates of his wins.
I wonder if that's the one.
He won the Masters in 15, so it might have been, was it 16 or 17? He was, I bet it was wasn't it the year after? And then, by the way, in 2015?
I think, no, no. In 2018 at the Masters, he did charge with a 64 in the final round, so it wouldn't have been that one.
Okay. In 20, 15, he won Valspar, Masters, U.S. Open, John Deere, Tour Championship.
Yeah, that's like
and 16 was a Hyundai and Dean and DeLuca Invitational. And then 17, he won AT&T, Travelers, and the Open. And then he disappeared.
So
disappeared.
Let's see. The year that he 2016 is when the year after he won. That was the year he did win. He won the British?
16 is when he went in the water.
Yeah, but he won the British after that.
He did.
So that wasn't
still,
like
but still, I mean,
it hadn't been the same.
No, but he was able to win the Open in 2017.
And that's his. And since then, he's only had 2 total
wins.
wins.
Valero and the Heritage.
That's almost 10 years.
Yeah.
That's incredible. He's doing enough that he's stayed active. I mean,
Yeah.
he's never in danger of losing his card. So
you want to talk about frustration? I mean, this guy, the frustration.
I can't imagine. I mean, I can't imagine. I think he's just become so invisible.
You know how remember how I hate his swing.
He's got that
He changed it,
chicken wing.
and he changed that thing.
Did he?
And I don't know. Maybe I don't know. That wasn't his swing when he was winning, and so. But I don't know enough about the. But you're right about one thing. Jordan Spieth was a putting fiend when he was winning. He would roll it, and he also had a knack for holing out from the bunker on 18 and things of that nature to win tournaments. So we'll see. All right, we'll take a break. We'll make the turn for home here on a Friday. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Get ready for an unforgettable night of classic rock with Starship featuring Mickey Thomas. The unmistakable voice of Mickey Thomas and Starship with special guest John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. Sunday, August 23rd at Florida Theater. An evening packed with songs you know and love from 2 legendary acts. Get your tickets now at floridatheater.com.
Man, I'm going to shoot straight with you. When you replace the windows, it's a big investment. It's a big financial commitment. You've got to be sure that you're aligned with the right company. And I'm here to tell you that investment deserves the straight answers you get at Cash Building Material. That's where I got them. Cash Building Material, explain the options, answer my questions, or I better said Mrs. P's questions. Helped us find windows that fit my home and my budget. No pressure, just honest advice. They'll do the same for you. Cash Building Material. Before you buy windows or doors, get a cash quote. Search Cash Building Material and click on the Replacements tab. Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
For 25 years, Instant Keys has been the go-to locksmith service for car keys, transponders, and even high-tech smart locks. For honest, professional locksmith service,
Instant Keys comes to
UFC Fight Night is back, and the only place to catch every punch, kick, and every knockout full-on sports lodge glory is Twin Peaks. E.T. here. Settle in with scratch-made favorites, legendary wings, and 29-degree beers that hits colder than heavyweight takedowns. With wall-to-wall TVs, you won't miss a single moment of action. Grab your crew and make it a fight night to remember. Twin Peaks. Eat, drinks, scenic views.
At the First Coast YMCA, the scoreboard isn't the most important thing. Our youth sports programs help kids build confidence, learn teamwork, develop resilience, and discover their capabilities both on and off the field. Every practice, every game, and every encouraging word help youth grow into strong athletes, better teammates, and confident individuals. This fall, give your child the opportunity to play, grow, and belong because these lessons last well beyond one season. Visit fcymca.org.
When it comes to your home or business, experience matters. That's why every apprentice at Local 234, whether training in plumbing, pipe fitting, welding, or HVAC, must pass a rigorous county licensing exam before graduating. It's just one more way Local 234 ensures the next generation of skilled professionals is ready for the job. Before you hire anyone, ask if the work will be performed by a licensed journeyman. Local 234, make the right connection.
Hey, it's Matt Lennon with AB Signs. If you own a business, your best salesperson never calls in sick, never takes a day off, and works 24 hours a day, it's your sign. From vehicle graphics and fleet branding to storefront signage, banners, and decals, AB Signs helps your business attract attention and build credibility. If you're ready for your business to look more professional and generate more visibility, call Matt at AB Signs. We'll make your business impossible to ignore.
AA Automotive helps keep your vehicle in dependable and safe condition. Call Sam, Harry, or Joe, and they'll check your brakes, tires, fluids, electric, and motor, so your ride runs smooth on the road. That's AA Automotive on Richard Street.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back. We're making the turn for home.
Yeah, I think we have turned for home as Jaguars today. They're busy out there. They're grinding. They're breaking down all the ins and outs and headlines and highlights and narratives from yesterday's joint practices. Today, they just kind of take the day off out there in New Orleans, I guess. Stay off Bourbon Street, boys. And they'll play the Saints tomorrow. And is it still called the Superdome? What do they call that thing now? Mercedes Dome? It's been Mercedes for a while. New Orleans was so many memories of New Orleans, buddy. I went through a stretch, and I know you've been there a bunch too, but when we were at Channel 12 together back in the day, I was in New Orleans every year for I had like 3 or 4 Florida games there, and I had FSU Georgia there. I had FSU Virginia Tech there. I was at that game. I just was in that game. It was always a great setup because we would stay in that Marriott that was connected to the Superdome. Those were fun trips to make way back in the day. Yeah. And the best thing about them, at the middle of the 90s, the beginning of the 90s, end of the 90s, FSU, Florida, Miami, all so good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
they're all good.
Between those 3 teams from and Miami took care of like the late 80s into the mid 90s, and Florida State got involved in the party, and this is an incredible run of success. Good teams, good players. Man, I saw some talent on those fields.
Seeing this post, this makes me chuckle. Dustin Hoffman was at yesterday's Cowboys practice.
Dustin Hoffman?
Yeah, he's like 85, 86.
Was he an electric horseman or no?
No, I think that was Robert Redford.
Was it?
He was asked what he thinks about the Cowboys. I don't know anything about football. I think they're great.
Why are you out here in the blazing hot sun, Dustin?
That's the way to end an interview real quick, though. That was good. That was I saw this too.
How old is he?
I think he's 85, 86.
Wow.
I'm not looking. I'm just guessing. What last thing, and we'll hand it off to Mike, but I don't understand. It's like the Chicago Bears ownership is like going, we're going to Indiana. We're gonna go to Indiana if you don't do. Okay, this is the last chance.
Right? I thought they
This is the final chance. Okay, we're going to change the name to the Indiana Bears. We'll do it. It's like, it's like the boy who cried wolf over there.
I will say this. I would say this about any city that has the NFL. It does not seem like the time to jump ship.
Yeah.
I mean, the NFL is just rolling. I mean, why would you let
that's a good question.
build, make it a big vibrant part of your city. The showcase of your city. It's no matter what, the Cubs and Bulls and Blackhawks and White Sox, if the Bear, it's like almost like the Knicks in New York for basketball.
Yeah.
If the Bears could win in Chicago, like for football, it's like a similar.
Yeah.
Because the Bears have underachieved.
I said, we will not. Now, they did say that we're not going to change the name.
That's the recent news.
But it's just like, man, oh, man, every time I say it, the deal's done. The deal's done. The deal's done. And then it's not done.
I'm with you. I saw that today.
It was a little bit like Kansas City for a while, too.
But they ended up going.
Yeah.
To Kansas.
Missouri.
No, they were in Missouri. Now they're going to Kansas.
They're in Kansas. Kansas City, Kansas.
Correct.
Or Kansas City. They were in Kansas City, Missouri.
Yes. They're now in Kansas. They were in Missouri. I don't know if it's Kansas City, Kansas, or some small name. They're still the Kansas City Chiefs. So that I do know. By the way, Dustin Hoffman, 89.
Even older. Get us out.
The 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnik. Nimnik Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnik Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
A happy 2-month anniversary, Mike.
Happy anniversry, baby.
Yeah, that's my cue. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the show.
Mixing 5. There you go.
What's
Little
that?
River Band's finest.
Very nice.
For you right there. Good morning.
Good morning. What you got? Were you able to?
Poor Jeff.
I know. I get it too. I mean, I had to deal with the Braves, but I haven't poured it on like this.
It's going to be going on for a while.
Oh yeah, 53 years, Mike. How old are you?
57.
Okay, so you don't remember.
I didn't appreciate it when I was 4.
Yeah, it was great.
I told this before, like as a kid, I used to take the train into New York City. As a very small kid, with my parents and whatnot. But I remember reading the Daily News and the New York Post and all that stuff. And I'd hear about Walt Frazier.
Yeah.
But I also heard about Joe Frazier. And I was not quite sure what was going on. Like, who is this Frazier they're referring to? So I was vaguely familiar with Walt Frazier and the Knicks at the time, but I was a little confused on exactly who he was.
They were both big in the early 70s. So,
they were, right. So
Joe was beating Ali at the Garden in 71, so it was a
look. I could have been a Mets fan, Hick. My uncle, who was a Mets fan, right? I probably did. My uncle, who was a Mets fan, I used to love going to see. He was my favorite relative. We'd go see him in New York. It was such a big deal. I idolized the city. Just the feel of the city, and so. 76 World Series, Yankees and the Reds. And I said, who do you think's going to win? He goes, the Reds are going to kill him. And I was so mad at him. Like, how could you go against New York? That I decided, that's it. I'm a Yankee fan. And of course, they got swept for nothing. Yeah. But I was like 8 years old. So it was the perfect entree.
We went to a Knicks-Lakers game when I was a little kid. And two things happened. For some reason, the scoreboard electricity went out. The Knicks killed them. They won by like 33. But we're getting on a bus to go back upstate to leave after the game. And bus goes nuts. I'm a little kid. I'm 7, 8 years old. And the bus goes crazy, starts screaming. I'm like, what's happening? Well, Wilt Chamberlain, I walked out of the Garden and they saw him. And
wow.
Oh, my God. So he was, he was larger than life.
Anything. You didn't have the internet. Certainly didn't have social media.
Nobody's
so to
getting
see
out
that
their
in
phone
real life, right? Like, wow.
Right.
There's Wilt Chamberlain. Right. It's why everyone claims to have been in Hershey, Pennsylvania when he scored 100. Because nobody has photos of it.
It's amazing that there is none of that. Now, have you been able to break down the Jaguars practice yesterday? I failed at that during this program. I couldn't get. I don't have a feel for how they did.
Yeah, I was looking. There's actually this 17-year-old on Twitter.
Okay,
it's a 17-year-old sports writer. That's what his bio says.
Okay,
and I thought he was very fair. I thought he was like Saints dominated this period.
Okay,
Jags dominated this period.
Okay.
Like this,
a mixed bag.
It was a mixed bag, but I will say this: I didn't, who was it? Chase Young coming out of it going, I had 6 sacks or whatever. I didn't hear Trayvon saying that.
No.
I'd like to hear about how our sacks weren't legit sacks, but we had 6 of them.
Yeah.
I did hear, at times the pass rush was supposedly pretty good, but Brian Sexton was out there yesterday. He's going to come on in about 25 minutes and recap it for us.
Well, have a great show. Have a great weekend. Mike and Tony getting ready for Jaguars today. E.
Happy anniversary, E.
Yeah. Knicks in 5, baby. Our work is done. Time to swerve.
Swerve, baby.
Swerve, 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 swerve. Winters are mild,